What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to From the Sidelines podcast. This is episode 175. Dude, we're bringing back a little blast from the past. First time on this new season, right? For him, this is Joe, 5PackProductions. Uh, Thank you for coming back, man. We will get to you in a moment, but really quick, we're gonna bring in the other two hosts. Hatch, main man.
What up, baby?
How you doing?
Oh, dude, it feels good. If I'm being honest, I took the weekend off. Bro, that was, I think we calculated it. What was that? That was our first weekend off in 10 weeks.
Something like that, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
First
yeah.
weekend off in 10 weeks. So, it feels good to kind of lay low, enjoy this kind of chilly weather, bundle up by the fire, see some Christmas lights. It's feeling good.
Yeah, you know what would have tasted really good next to that the hot fire? A hot cup of Joe. But you don't like the bean water, you weirdo. But we'll let that slide. Next, Caden, man, welcome back. Glad you're making it a regular appearance.
Consistency
now, from bringing you on. Consistency.
I'm trying. Trying to clear my work schedule.
Yeah, exactly. You tell them. FTS first. FTS matters.
Oh yeah.
So,
Boyz
which it does. If you guys, I love seeing the on Spotify, right? Seeing that we're in the top, people's top like played
The Wrapped
podcast.
Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Do you guys have Spotify really quick?
I do have Spotify, of course, dude.
Right. What's your age? What's your listening age?
26.
26. Damn.
Well, age is just a number, but
Okay.
I'm 27.
20.
That is weird that I said
was
age is just a
42.
number. What is it? What is
Wait,
this?
hold on. 26, 27, 6, 7?
All right, buddy. 8, 9.
All right.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Yeah. Hey, with all that said, Joe, thank you for coming back. It's a little different from the last time you came, right? We're down one hose, up another hose. You haven't met yet. Plus, we can't see your beautiful face.
I know. I'm down a camera
What's going
too. Oh man, having tech problems, brother. Having tech problems. We got a broken HDMI port from World Cup. Shout out World
God.
Cup. And then we got a computer that I turned on and it just didn't turn on. And yeah, we're in the trenches with the technology at the moment. But we're here. That's what matters.
Hell yeah, bro. Thank you for being
Exactly.
here, dude. It means a ton.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So,
Making it
Brando,
work.
bro, I think you should get into it with some of these questions with our guest. We got some bangers for him because I'm excited to get back into it with, Joe. I just said it again, but I got to rephrase it. I got to rephrase it in some better terms, bro. To say blessing that you are blessing us with your time. So we really do appreciate it. It feels fucking weird, bro. It feels weird looking at this fucking red box for me. It feels weird.
I'm sorry. I tried all day. I was like trying different things, trying the camera. I was like, oh, maybe if I use this, it didn't work. And yeah.
Luckily
It's been rough.
for the audience and anybody who's watching on YouTube, I have a overlaid picture of him looking handsome as fuck in his mask and everything like that. So, you guys don't have to worry about it. But talking to this red square, it's like, how they say like the blue light is bad for your eyes, bro. The red light is fucking killing.
I was trying to change it. Oh man.
No, but dude, seriously,
Going through it.
it's great to have you here. But dude, how are you? Tell us, what have you been up to? Since the last time we talked to you, what have you been up to?
Man, I'm good. It's it's nice to be home for a couple months where, there's not like an event coming up or something that I have to prepare for, travel wise and all that. So yeah, it's been nice. It's snowing here, good Christmas vibes and whatnot. The ski season, snowboard season's upon us.
Yep.
That's exciting. But yeah, no, just been like, laying low a bit. I got really sick after World Cup. I don't know about you guys, but
A
I
lot
came
of people
home and I had
did.
the flu. Yeah, it was wild. It was like a week, maybe even longer, where I was like, I was struggling. I was definitely struggling.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I'm back to 100%. I had a bunch of editing stuff I had to get done. I had like a music video I started before World Cup and was like dabbling a bit over World Cup, and then I finished up when I got home.
When
And
you
yeah,
say
I
music
got a couple
video,
more.
are you talking like? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. But are you talking like a music video, like a rap music video, or like a paintball with music, like a music video? with
No,
paintball?
sorry, like it was not rap. It was like more like Adele kind of vibes.
Ooh,
I would
okay.
say
He has
musically.
standards, Hatch. He
Yeah,
has standards.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Dude, I've done my share of rap videos. Let me tell you, we could go through the catalog if you want, but some of them are not great. I will admit they're not great.
You know what? One day we gotta have you go through those files with us. You know, to where we can watch
Yeah,
some
we'll
of
crack
those.
some beers and just watch some
Oh,
awful videos that I made,
that
and then
would
we'll get into
be-
the good ones at the end. But we'll
Oh,
start with the really bad ones because they're
that
funny.
is so good. We are totally arranging that right now, dude. So, but
100%.
so okay, with World Cup being in the review mirror, how was World Cup overall for you? Like, how was it filming? How was it with the atmosphere? How was it overall?
Dude, World Cup was actually great. First of all, the weather was awesome. It was
Oh, yeah.
very Canada friendly. I don't know about you guys or how you felt about it, but some of those events, like Ohio, was crazy.
Yep.
Like so by the end of some of those days, you're just like, I think I know what heat stroke is. I'm about to learn.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was great. It was like the weather makes it so much more manageable too when you're filming. You can stay out there all day. It's not nearly as crazy. You leave your mask on, you know. You don't have to drink like your body weight in water every day.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just way more manageable. And so yeah, that was awesome. The venue's always cool. You know, I do like the area. The traffic gets crazy, but I think they figured it out a little bit better this year. I didn't get stuck in any like hour-long traffic jams trying to like go or leave or
No.
anything.
Yeah,
And then
I heard. I'm sorry. Yeah, I heard on Sunday morning there was a little bit of traffic, but that was it. Yeah, nothing else.
yeah, sometimes I noticed that like it gets really jammed up, but yeah, yeah, I think you're right. There was like a bit of an issue Sunday, but we got in there like decently quickly. And then yeah, the other cool thing that I loved was a bunch of my friends. Like it's a classic with World Cup too. Like you know, how everyone gets those timeshares. Like I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys stay in the with the pool and the hot tub, like
Oh,
classic little
B&B.
setup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But a bunch of us were like the Seadogs, a bunch of the other Canadian teams that went. Some of my other media friends from NXL were all in like the same little like subdivision.
Oh,
So that
that's
was
awesome.
sweet.
That's
Like
nice.
yeah, afterwards you can just like walk over, say what's up to people, you know, go drop off footage, and I'm out Ubering all over the place and getting home at midnight and getting up at 5 a.m.
Oh yeah.
So no, honestly, it was a really relaxed World Cup for me. I had a really good time.
Damn, is that a thing? Like, you are you really dropping footage off in between days after you
Yeah,
get
like
home and
depends.
stuff?
It depends who I'm shooting for. Like sometimes too, like I'll work for somebody and then I'll also have like some teams. So like some of those brands want the footage to be able to, you know, make edits with for the products, the teams, depending on if they win or lose, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, some of them, if it's like a sweet shot or I'm like, yo, I got some great footage, I will arrange to go drop it off and they'll do their thing with it before the night's over.
Now, why that way instead of like virtually giving it to them?
You can do that, but the files are so big, and the internet is so shoddy at a lot of these Airbnbs, as well as like the field. A lot of people have these like mobile internet systems. I don't really know how they work. They're nothing like those like streaming backpacks that cost like 30 grand. It's like something off someone's phone that's like daisy chained, right? So the internet's always super shoddy. And the Airbnbs, yeah, like the one I stayed at, you had to reset the internet every like 45 minutes.
What? Jeez.
So yeah, like it wouldn't even I couldn't even transfer like one file before it's like, you know, crashes. I have to restart.
Yeah.
So so you're probably because I'm probably dropping like 200, 300 gigabytes at a time, maybe more.
It's a lot.
So yeah, it takes like 10 minutes when you just like plug in a hard drive and swap the files, but transferring it can definitely eat up some of the time. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, save the time. It was just a little more work and whatnot. Yeah, all right, cool. I didn't know. You know, I thought we were in, you know, the we're in AI times now. You know,
Right?
You know
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
Joe? Just take some of your footage, throw it in some AI format and shit, and you know, just send that off. You know, that's
It's like
fine.
a
It'll get
robot
it, right?
drone will deliver the hard drive or something. They'll figure it out.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, when we saw where were we at when we saw that? Like it was like a Walmart drone loading station.
Texas.
Texas. It was in Texas where there was like these.
Oh, I've seen videos of those.
These huge drones, dude. They had like 10-foot wingspans of their blades being 10 feet, and they're just delivering packages, coming in, dropping off, coming, laying down, right? And I don't
That's
even know
wild.
what we saw. Like it was just that's like the future.
The future.
What?
Yeah,
Gonna
for
come to
real.
Ready Player One.
Yes, ready for or
The shipping containers stacked on top of each other.
Yeah,
it
we'll
reminded
become the
me-
drones. Supposed to be flying around.
Oh my god,
That'd be great.
that sounds fucking crazy, dude. What's that? Remember that movie Robots with Rodney Copperbottom? It was like that animated movie. Like whenever I see that,
Oh, yeah.
I picture that one like where they're like they're going through the factory and all those fucking drones and whatever like hammer it, and I don't even know how to like imitate that music. It's got some soul in it, you know what I'm saying? But he's like they're like doing some I don't even know, they're working on some shit. That's what that whole drone factory reminded me of, because I didn't see any people. I didn't see a single person. These drones just dropping
Like
stuff
fully
off,
automated?
picking it up and just leaving.
Yeah, that's wild.
I do not understand. But yeah, the world of AI, I'm actually too scared to go down that rabbit hole this early on, dude. That is so scary. But I'm doing it.
Yeah, we just started.
Yeah, exactly, right? But I mean, okay. Speaking of AI, real quick, this is just a quick transition question for you. How many programs do you actually use that probably use AI, Joe?
Well, okay, so there's it's kind of an interesting question. So like the cameras we use nowadays have AI in them with like noise reduction,
Wow.
image stabilization. That's actually been a thing for a couple of years now. The new iPhone, I don't know if you guys have it, like the 16 or something, has an AI chip in it. It can like live translate conversations and stuff. Like it definitely exists in a lot of products. As far as like plugins and software that I use, um, I definitely have a couple things that like so like a filter, like a beauty filter for somebody's face that like takes away some imperfections. It's like before you have to rotoscope the person out, you had to like cut out their whole face in every frame, let it track through the whole video.
Oh, jeez.
Now you can just drag and drop it on, it figures it out, finds the eyes, finds the mouth.
Dude, that is low-key so, like, crazy. That is
It's
advanced.
wild, dude.
I didn't know
Editing
that.
from when I started, like when I was in high school to now is so different. Like so,
Jeez.
so, so, so different. I felt like we were like I used to edit in the Stone Age, and now like this is like actual editing.
Actually, bro, I feel I still do edit in the fucking Stone Age, bro. I'm using the free version of DaVinci Resolve, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that is a very underrated program. All right?
Underrated. Shout out to Smiley Joe
Underrated.
for that one, dude. That one.
Yeah.
If you just need to get shit slip slop together, DaVinci Resolve, baby.
Dude, the color grading in it, phenomenal.
Right?
That program's actually sick. I do use that a lot too.
I agree.
And there's also a bunch of AI plugins for that too. It's really cool what people can make, and it's basically just streamlines workflows, right? It basically just like, this used to be a process that I would do all the time, and now just a plugin does it. It's not really like the plugin can do it on its own. You still got to use it, like like a person has to use it in an appropriate way. But yeah, they're amazing, so helpful.
Absolutely. I mean, with some of that, Joe, like, are you working on anything big right now? Is there anything big that we're going to see from 5Pack Productions in the near future when it comes to content?
For me personally, I've been doing a lot of stuff with like small businesses outside of paintball.
Oh yeah.
But in the world of paintball, what I would like to do, well, like I've started working on it already. It's just kind of a matter of if I have enough time and the things fall in place the way they do. But I started making a Seadogs documentary for when they won World Cup.
Amazing.
We filmed all their matches. We filmed like the practice beforehand. We did a ton of stuff. So I want to sit down and get some interviews going and kind of storyboard that out. I think that'd be a really cool story. The whole event, I don't know if you guys are obviously there and everything, but for everyone that wasn't, the World Cup always has this champions bracket, so like the top 4 teams,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, so the top 4 teams kind of play each other for placement, and then Saturday and Sunday, or just Sunday, I can't remember. They kind of play the sudden death style of Sunday paintball.
Yeah, they're basically gonna buy till Sunday, and they're playing in like what the Ochos. Is that how it works?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. So they lost all the prelim games, and then they end up winning every single game after that to eventually win World Cup. So it's a really cool story. The games were crazy, like super suspenseful. So I think it'd be really cool. Just a matter of getting everyone together, kind of getting some of the story like storyboarded out a bit, and kind of finishing it. But I've already started it, and it's something that's underway. So hopefully we can see that before the season starts up again.
Okay, so you're trying to do
No.
preseason hype up.
Yeah, ideally.
Okay.
So this
Alright, so-
that's actually related to one of my questions too, because you're based in Canada, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'm out of Toronto.
So what's it actually like being like close to a pro team now, like the Sea Dogs? Like, do you see any insight
Dude, it's
when
pretty
you're working with
cool.
them?
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Like beforehand, I would be shooting with lots of divisional teams. Going to the NXL events, and then shout out Lone Wolf Paintball. I've been shooting for Lone Wolf, Die, a bunch of different companies actually. Shooting pro content, but a lot of those teams I didn't really know. I didn't really have like a relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the players I did, because they're also Canadian, or I knew them from, playing up here or something like that. But it's definitely cool now having a team that like they don't practice locally per se, but it's a field that's like an hour and a half from my house. Like it's not super far.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the guys are local to either me or like not like the surrounding area. So it's definitely cool getting to see like the insides of like how they practice, how they work towards competing at such a high level. Because like the skill gap from semi-pro to pro isn't crazy from the bottom to the top semi-pro teams to the bottom pro teams, but from the top semi-pro teams to the top pro teams, I feel like the
Big
skill gap
difference.
is pretty big.
Huge.
So it's pretty cool seeing these guys, take on that challenge, and I think they really stepped up to it this year too. I was really proud of them. I think they did really well. I think unfortunately the last event they didn't really, play as they wanted or play as good as they wanted to. They were down a couple players, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
A couple big pieces on their team, I'd say. Um, but yeah, no, I think it was a good season for them. It was really cool to get to watch them, grow from, semi-pro players to competing and kind of understanding what it means to compete at that level. Because you
Yeah.
can watch it, right? Like anyone can spectate paintball, and it's such an easy spectator sport, being like, "Oh, you made that stupid move," or like, "Why did you do this?" But like when you're in the moment and it's actually you,
Can't see the
it's
angles and
not that
everything.
easy.
Oh yeah.
It's not that easy. Like it's really critical thinking and like crazy quick times. Like it is wild. It's pretty cool. So yeah, no, it was awesome seeing them kind of go throughout the year and compete in the pro division. It was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I one thing I just want to say real quick that I thought was really cool is, so, I mean, I don't not this for instance wasn't really cool, but when they bought their pro spot, right? Obviously, to the average paintball participator, that's like a bought not built. You know what I'm saying, right? But obviously they were very tight in that race when it came to the semi pro. I think they got like third or something, or second or third,
Yep. Yep.
right? So
Yeah,
I
they got
like
second. Yeah, I think they got second.
it's an interesting story because they put their money where their mouth is. They were like, we are going to do better than NYX, and they did better than Leverage, who earned their pro spot in for that year, right?
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
it's nice to see a team where it's like, hey, put your money where your mouth is. Because when Blast Camp did it, they got shit on, right? To where
Yeah, that's true.
a lot you don't see any teams, and I'm pretty sure they even made Sunday like once or twice maybe.
Yep. Yeah, the Sea Dogs did one event they made
Yep.
Sunday. I think they lost their first game. But yeah, they made it all the way. They beat I think they beat Damage or someone. That
That's
same
that's a
event.
hard win. That's a hard win to get.
Yeah, there
for
was a
sure.
couple games where I was like, because beforehand, like these are the games, like these are the teams like, that we can put up a good fight with, and not even really them saying this, but just like as a spectator or a fan even.
Mhm.
You're like, all right, these are the games where the boys will definitely hang, and these are the games that are going to be challenging or more challenging.
I
So
agree.
like when they can pull wins off some of those big teams, I think it's huge, man. It's so cool to see.
I agree. It's such an underdog story. I mean, that's kind of one of the reasons why I like the Sea Dogs and I like Uprising. Uprising is very much
Yep.
like the Sea Dogs in a way where they are their kind of home area. Maybe not exactly like the Sandlot where it's like, hey, we all went to the backyard and fucking played like this, but it was all that local area.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
especially when it's like kind of like how we are on DMG. We're not all from Sacramento, but we are all tethered to the field in Sacramento. We all go to this one field in Sacramento to practice.
Yeah.
So I really respect that about the Sea Dogs because that is not easy, especially when you have like a lot of chirping in your ear. Because I mean, I was one of those guys that chirped. Right, I have no problem admitting it. Right, I was like, oh dude, like fucking built buy your spot, fucking, But
Yeah, no, 100%.
absolutely right. As I should as a critical spectator. Right.
Yeah, and paintball needs more of that, man. I feel like too many people are like, oh, it'll be great, it'll be fine. It's like, no, we need some shit talking. We do need the,
I agree.
the difference in opinion more often.
I agree. There's no like really good like rivalries anymore.
Yeah, yeah,
I just feel like it's so like soft where it's like when people talk shit, the refs are like, "Hey, knock it off, buddy." It's like, come
Yeah,
on, bro.
100%.
We need that fire underneath the players. Like, I mean, I think what's really developing
Mm.
is, I mean, it's been developed, but damage and impact like that is some fire.
Oh yeah,
right
that's
there,
great. That's
especially
an awesome
with
storyline every time.
Mouse and Marcelo
sure.
going over to damage, right, and now like from
Yep.
Impact, and it's just overall really really good. Just it makes for good content, especially where it's like the behind the scenes content, like in the pits. So
100%.
The storylines.
Love seeing those fights.
right, and I mean,
Yeah.
then it's like I hate when those people are like, oh my god, just let them fucking fight when they're just shooting at each other. I'm just like, oh my god.
Okay, yo, wild take though. Okay, I have a crazy take. All right.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
What if in the middle of the VIP booth
Ooh.
we put up a ring? Okay.
Okay.
If you go to paintball jail, those guys don't go to paintball jail. They fight in the paintball ring. Okay. They squash their beef
Holy shit.
in the VIP booth, and there's like a 5 minutes, like a hockey fight essentially, right?
I agree. Make the VIP booth smaller and more expensive, but put that in there.
Yes.
I'm in, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the splatter zone could also be like blood from the fight. That'd be great.
Oh, dude, there's like a net.
Right?
There's like a net from the boxing ring from the blood.
Exactly. Like
Oh
we
my
stop the
God.
game, or you just stop the game and then everyone puts their guns down and they just fight.
Oh, the thing is, like, I would
would
love
be
for that to happen,
sick.
but I feel like so many people would be like, fuck that. I'm gonna keep my gun up. You know?
Yeah, you just wait till the other guy takes the mask off and you keep shooting him. Like, oh.
I mean, bro, dude, okay. I know we talked about this really recently, but did you hear about the fight that happened in the divisional on the divisional side?
Okay, kind of, but I feel like that story got so like I heard 4 different stories.
We
I
were
heard,
right
like,
there. We saw it.
Okay, so
We were
dude,
there.
okay, so what I heard was like some dad like flying need some kid, so he was like picking up his
These
pods,
are
and
two
some
different
dad
ones. These
just
are two
jumps in
different
with-
ones.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You're talking
Okay.
about Thomas Taylor's kid. You're talking about Thomas Taylor's kid.
Yeah, okay, dude, I heard so many different stories about that. I heard like some guy like flying need him.
Yeah,
I heard it was just
so-
like a pushing thing that was like blown out of proportion, and then I
Yeah.
heard someone punched him.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't
hell?
know what
I
happened
don't
here.
think
Yeah.
Brando and I are in
No,
on
so
this.
what I heard is I think either I think maybe Shock is playing, right? Shock is playing and Keith Taylor's running pods, right? If
Yeah.
that I think that's the scenario. And
Yeah, I believe so as well.
one of the other team's pod runners is like, hey, that kid's stealing our fucking pods. And so the kid's dad goes over to the Shock pit, and from what I heard, put his hands on Thomas Taylor's son, right? And obviously those words, it was like you assassinated the king. Oh, Thomas Taylor's boy, no, right? And then now it just
100%,
made it
yeah.
so much worse than what it actually was, right?
Yeah.
So,
Plus, if you ever you have some problems with someone and they're like, my dad will come beat you up, and then you learn their dad's Thomas Taylor, you're like, oh fuck, like could it be some
what,
other
you
like
really
nerdy
want
old
to smoke?
guy? Like, no, it's Thomas Taylor. You're like, oh dang it.
you touch me, my daddy will sue.
Yeah.
But dude, okay, we saw
So
a
what'd you guys
whole other
see?
fight. We saw a whole other fight. Like, so we are sitting on the sidelines on like it's like D4 5-man or D4 5-man. Our local team Devious Dogs is about to play, and then we're just like all of a sudden watching the game, and this big old guy is like running through the middle, just taking like hits all over, and he's just bunkering everybody, not even caring.
Yeah.
So he like puts his hands up, and then he's like, fuck it. And he switches hands and like shoots one other guy in the back, right? And now they are all just lighting this guy up. And the guy is lighting up this guy that's playing in like that little insert snake bunker. The guy that he is shooting, the guy that's in the snake bunker, rips his mask off and is like, you want to fucking fight, motherfucker? Right? And then a guy comes up behind him and just shoots and just starts shooting over the guy with no mask's head. And just starts fucking annihilating the other guy that he's looking at.
No way.
I swear, some of these people have no survival instincts, like at all.
Right?
That's insane.
My number one thing is I'm protecting my eyes, bro. You know?
Yeah.
Like, holy
That's what
shit.
the other guy probably thought too. He's like, oh, I'll just stand behind this guy with no mask.
Yeah.
And it won't matter if I get
What's
shot.
what's he gonna do? He's gonna. There's no way he
Yeah.
risks his eyesight.
Exactly.
But I mean,
That's
fuck, dude.
crazy. Wait, what division was this?
I think D4 5-man, right?
D4.
D4 5-man.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
dude.
crazy.
You know, I want to say what the teams were, but that'd be giving it too much credit.
No,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
okay. It's okay.
But oh man, like that is fucking crazy. 'Cause, I mean, I've never sure I've been mad that like I shot the shit out of somebody, but I usually get my get back, and you know,
Yeah, that's part of the sport.
I
That's
would ne-
honestly the greatest part about paintball, dude. Is that like it's not some big giant strong dude and some little scrawny kid. Like that little scrawny kid can get his get back at any point. You know?
exactly.
You don't have to wait for some cheap moment to like get the guy when he's not paying attention. Like no, you can any point in time make a sick play and ruin that guy's day.
Yes, and like I mean,
So it's like part of it.
it happens at the local field all the time when you see that old unk, playing. He's been playing fucking D4 for 50 years, and then like someone's kid comes out and it's like their second time playing ever, and they shoot the old veteran, right? And the whole side, ooh, you gonna take that, bro, from a little kid? I love that kind of atmosphere. It just makes it so much more like kind of influential for the younger person. They're like, it makes me want to shoot those older guys when I was a kid.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like that's part of that's like the best part of the sport though, right? So it's like having the paintball gun, everyone's equal. So you can be faster, more athletic, whatever, but like if you just shoot one time and it hits me, I'm out.
Yeah, like
you don't have to be stronger and like knock me out. You don't have to like push me over. It just has to hit me.
A guy squatting 600 pounds is like not going to do that much of a difference in like a snap fight. Being able to squat 600 pounds is going to do nothing for you in a snap fight.
Yeah.
Sure, you can probably crouch a little longer.
I loved when they used to give out the Hormesis coins. I remember I had that, and that was one of my favorite things. It's like a reward.
I agree, and I don't think they do it very much. I don't think they do it very much anymore. At least they just don't talk about it as much.
Yeah, for like the one-on-ones and stuff.
Yeah. Like you win like a one-on-one or one-on-two.
Yeah, on the pro field. Yeah. Matty does still.
Does he?
He's talked about it. Yeah, he doesn't talk about it too much on the webcast, but what show was he just on? Was it Play the Game or Spick and Span? One of those lower tiered shows, compared to FTS.
Facts.
Naturally.
Yeah. He was on there talking about how he asked Alex for more coins for next year, so he's giving them out for sure. I don't think he's advertising it as much.
That's hard to keep track of. I mean, like, remember when I tried to do the thing at the Seppo where it was like dopest move gets a free headband, right? Whoever has like the most breakout move of the tournament, I'll give him a free headband.
Bro, yeah, but how do you judge it? Or how do you even like get to sit through the whole broadcast?
No, and what's really hard about this is I'm reffing. So it's like I can't see everything, right? But when I see a dope ass run through,
he's reffing on one.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're screwed,
right?
bud.
So I'm like, okay, well this guy got a 5-pack. Are you beating that field 1? No, you're not, because you're field 1 and we're field 2. So
that's so funny.
Someone from field 1's like, oh, this guy did a somersault and then spun around, jumped down back, and then hit buzzer.
It's like, shut up, buddy. You're not beating a 5-pack, right? So
yeah,
it's hard to keep track of that, especially when it's like when the move of the tournament happens second point of the fucking day.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? The whole day has to go.
And there's more. Like if you get a 5-pack in the second game of the day, or if you're playing in finals and you clutch up when you're on a 3v1. You know what I'm saying? Like the 3v1's in finals is kind of more important than a random 5. I don't know. How do you judge
pressure?
It's hard.
Or I think
it mattered more.
I think one day it was the worst team had the craziest move, but then they go 0-4 and they leave early.
Yeah.
So how am I supposed to get in the headband when they go 0-4 and they leave early? They got the sickest move, but how help me out here.
Yeah. And like, was that move out of desperation and it just happened to work?
Lucky.
Was it, Oh man.
But
bit of a side topic.
Okay.
You said Hormesis coins.
Yep.
Did you guys see the Hormesis dual like field setup at World Cup?
Oh yeah, I thought that was
sick. That's so sick, man. I think it would be dope imagine if like the pro players warmed up there, but it was like away from the pro field a bit, so like the fans could like, because you know how the pro field is very secluded, like you have to pay to get past here, like it's very much like a paywall. Like I think it'd be really cool if like the pros like went to like maybe the Hormesis field or whatever, and you just warm up, put some targets up, like you could shoot each other. They could have like a random person step in, like whatever.
That's a good idea.
I just think that was so cool. I just think it was such a cool like just like little side thing that was there.
Yeah, almost like a bullpen, right? For
exactly like that, dude. Exactly like that. Like basically for the game before your game, you get it. Maybe have 2 of them. And then, like, the game before your game, you get it. And then you can shoot whatever, like, test paint. I don't know. Get your gun going.
I think one reason why they don't do that is because, dude, to be a pro player and do that, you have to put yourself out there, right? And when you're kind of like the center of attention like that, people are like, oh, man, like, I mean, how many times have we had to deal with people being like, oh, my God, are they going to scout us? Like, are they gonna watch I don't give a fuck. You know, I
Yes,
want them to
true.
watch us so we
And
beat
it's like
them, you know?
it'd be a bit different if it's during practice, but I mean, like all you're doing is like bringing your gun up and like getting a couple paintballs off, or like shooting a hopper to make sure your hopper batteries are good. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But I just think it's cool to do that stuff in the public eye, because like it happens in the pro pits, but it's like, A, there's no actual field for them to warm up on, so they're just sneaking up between points and like shooting a bunch of paint in the corners of the field. But it would just be cooler to, I don't know, like like imagine if you're like a little kid, you could see like your favorite paintball player like warming up and shit.
Oh
I feel like
yeah,
that'd be sick.
Talk to him and everything, get some insight, whatnot, see what he's doing. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, sign a
the
couple
one-on-one
autographs on your
field.
way in and out.
Yeah, exactly. The one-on-one feel that they had was really cool. I walked over with a big crowd. The guy went on like a winning streak, and then
yeah.
some other guy he played against like started early, and I started booing, and more people cheered in and to boo, and yeah, it was fun. It was yeah, getting all the heckling right.
I think it's
That was
sweet, man.
cool.
I think that kind of stuff's so cool.
I
Like,
fucking love heckling.
like I don't know that one-on-one paintball is like the future of the sport, because I just think the team aspect is so important, and I
For
feel like
sure.
that's why I fell in love with it, and a bunch of my other friends fell in love with it. But it is way easier to watch, way easier to document, and way easier to just digest.
You know, I think
So it
that's
is cool to have. I think it's a really cool like aspect to. I don't know about this. Yeah, I guess the sport, but also the event. It was just cool that it was there.
I agree. I think that's one thing that we can kind of take out of like Airsoft's book in a way, is because at least every single like speed soft field list. Shut up, Brandon. Don't be giving me that look. All right. It's like, but look at it like this. It is like they treat it like a gladiator arena where there's people around 360 degrees of the field watching you go down, and people are cheering. I mean, obviously we don't have glass, like they can't bang on the glass like hockey or like that or something. But,
Yeah.
We're not a bunch of virgins, though. You know,
You're right. We're actually way worse than virgins. We just fuck. You know, we're way
The
more
opposite.
delinquent. We just fuck. You know, so. But I mean, I think the one-on-ones is incredibly crucial for paintball because it shows individual talent.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, how often do you see where like a guy can definitely possibly get carried on a team? You know, where you're like, oh man, this guy's playing on a pro
100%.
team, but he does not play.
Like I don't
pro.
know. I don't know that there's a lot of dudes that get carried on pro teams and get play time. But I will say 100%. There's ways that you play pro, but like
You're not
your skill
actually
level's not there.
playing
Yeah, like
pro.
yeah, exactly.
You're in the
Like,
pits. You know,
yeah,
but-
100%. Yeah.
Right? You're like,
There probably are some players who I was like, I don't know, it's a hard thing to say, but I definitely think there's some semi-pro players that are probably better than some pro players.
oh, I
Like
completely agree
top,
with that.
you know, like the top versus the bottom kind of thing. But yeah, I don't think there's a ton of players that are like getting carried and also like getting spins. But no, it's so true. Like the one-on-one thing, it just like it's also like the put your money where your mouth is thing, right? Like if you think you're so good, like you play me, not your five play my five, like it's you against me.
Exactly. Put a coin on
Which
it.
I think is yeah, it's so cool. I think
I agree.
you never really get to see like you get to see gunfights in paintball all the time, right? But it's not like you don't have the ability to just go somewhere else because there's like not or what 8 other dudes on the field like
Yeah.
shooting
Yeah.
whichever way.
Plus,
So, like,
you can't get that 360-degree view all around the entire arena. You know?
Yeah,
Where it's
agreed.
like, say if you want to say if Caden is competing in the one-on-one duel, and I want to watch Caden, I can watch every single fucking angle by just walking around, like doing a
Yeah.
whole like walk around it. And whenever he's
and
starting
the
on that other
field's
side,
not
I can
that
see him.
big, so it's not even that crazy to do.
Exactly. Like, so imagine something
Yeah.
like that where this is going to sound crazy. Imagine you build like a double decker where you can have like a top view station and a below
Yo,
view
parking garage,
station.
a parking garage.
Parking
dude. That'd be
garage,
sick.
dude. That would be lit. You know, we put the parking garage on top so we really like maximize space. You know?
yeah.
You
It's
know?
$100 to park, dude. Come on in.
Oh
Let's go.
god, dude. You know, oh man.
Paint's free, $100 to park.
Little side tangent. Remember when me and Caden went to the casino real quick? There was like this one where it was like, I was like, man, level 5 has like 542 people. Dude, level 5 is popping. They're like, Hatch, that's how many spots are available. And I'm like, oh, you know. But that was just a little funny moment where I was like, man, I'm getting too goofed up before the casino. But anyway. But I think that would be sick if they get a double decker for that, because where you can see like that upper view, you know. But
It would be
I feel like-
sick.
I feel like it'd be hard to like monitor that with a net, because I feel like the net is one of the biggest things that handicaps the sport from being so visible. It's because you have to.
Dude, well,
look
didn't
through a
someone get
dark-
shot in the face at World Cup or something?
I mean, bro, I got shot multiple times in the fucking top of the noggin.
I heard someone like I saw a picture of some guy with his eye all bandaged up, and apparently he got shot like through the yeah.
But it wasn't Oh, was it through the net or
I have
I
no
thought he
idea, to
got
be
hit in the
honest. I
eye.
just heard about it.
I thought he got hit
Holy
in the eye,
shit.
but it was off. It was off a bounce. Like it bounced off of. It didn't come over the net. Maybe it like bounced off a bunker and went through the net. I don't think it was
Or
direct.
maybe
It was
under the
something
net.
like
Maybe it could have
that.
gone under too, because some of
Under
the times
something
they
like
like
that.
they
Yeah.
pulled up and whatnot.
When the wind is blowing,
Oh
dude,
yeah.
that's just pulling the net up for sure, like a couple inches to where if
Yeah,
they're shooting
yeah.
like that snake gap, like down into the snake, they're for sure coming under, right?
Yeah.
And that's just like
It's
one of those
crazy,
hard
dude.
parts
The,
of
the
it.
netting is the worst. You're right. It's so hard to see through it, and it's also like you just get if you like try and actually stand somewhere where you can see, you're just getting covered in paint.
Exactly, and that
Pretty
was the
close.
biggest downfall of the Hormesis one-on-one duel is if you were like watching like right against the ribbon, you know how they have like that little
Yeah,
half-waist ribbon?
yeah.
Dude, you're getting fucking shrapnel to the face, looking like Tony Stark getting blown back, you know?
Bro, for
I
real, it's
I
crazy.
I shared it not that long ago. I don't remember if it was on the podcast in person, maybe at the Airbnb, but one of my favorite memories from uh, our first semi-pro World Cup was Mama Hatch
Oh
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
pits
yeah.
of Impact, and they were using the pink paint, and her whole head on one side's all pink, and her face is all pink. And I remember like something good happened, and she turned around, she goes, "Oh wow!" And like
Yep.
it looks like she just stood up from falling and hitting her head. It looked
Dude.
all like dry blood.
Hatch
It was
Two-Face, bro.
hilarious.
She literally had like two people, like one side was pink and one side was normal. It was
Jeez, bro.
insane. And but the thing is, that's like when the paint's so brittle, like usually the paint, if it's hard, it'll just like hit the net and just like roll down. But when it's
100%. Yeah,
brittle,
like a
that shit
divisional,
is-
like dude, when I'm at OPL, it's like, yeah, it's just hitting the mesh, you know? It's just like you're not really getting soaked, but at an NXL event, especially at the pro field,
that shit's breaking
every
on the
ball
net.
breaks.
Every
Yeah.
ball breaks, right? So, I mean, fuck.
Did you
man.
guys play on the what day was the 3v3 on at World Cup?
Through Wednesday?
Did you guys practice on Wednesday at all?
We did, yes.
Or did you have was it in the morning?
Noon, right on
It
noon.
was like
I was-
noon, yeah.
I was filming the 3v3, but bro, the paint was insane. It was so bad in the morning.
Like
'Cause
hot,
I guess it was
hard,
cold.
or like fucking shredster.
No, it was just because it was like 5 degrees Celsius when you showed up to the field.
All
so
right.
like I have footage of
Okay,
guys in
yeah.
All right,
gunfights, dude.
chill out,
Hold on, hold on,
Celsius.
hold on.
Chill out.
Wait.
Celsius. What's the conversion on that?
Siri, what's the conversion? I don't know. I have no idea.
I
Gotta
got
figure this
you.
out.
We need AI. We need
Jesus.
AI.
Isn't zero
Alright,
like 30 or something?
0 is 32. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
32.
Yeah.
Okay.
41. Okay.
41.
41
Okay,
Fahrenheit.
so 41, which means nothing to me, but I'll just say that and pretend it means like a lot. But yeah, it was just so cold, dude. So like that's like up here, that's like some winter grade paint kind of
Frozen
weather, you
paintball.
know? Like yeah, literally. But like that's the thicker shell. Like I don't know if you guys ever get it. We get like a winter fill when it gets to basically like October to like
They make
March.
those?
Yeah, bro. It's like the shell's thicker, the infill's thicker, and it hurts.
Yeah.
You know,
It
the
does not
past
feel
couple
good to
winters,
buy.
we haven't had
For
to.
Woods Ball.
The past couple
Yeah,
winters.
but we've had to get it for like the last OPL event before. 'cause
At a
it's been
tournament?
That yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Marbles, bro.
Yeah,
Marbles.
just-
It hurts.
Dude,
I
think Matt the Gym
but yeah,
uploaded
but-
a thumbnail like that with marbles shooting out of a loader, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
that'd be terrifying. One time when I was working at a paintball field, some guys like my gun's broken, like I don't know what's wrong with it, and I took it, and he had like a mini pool ball stuck in the breech,
What?
and I was like, I think I figured your problem out, dude. Also, you can't shoot those at people.
Yeah,
That's,
Jesus
gonna hurt.
Christ. Oh my god. I mean, I wonder what the craziest thing that's been shot out of a paintball gun has been.
Sad, my cat.
Hello, cat.
Oh, what up, cat?
Are you a cat guy, Joe?
I'm an animal person. I don't have any pets, just because I travel a lot. But
that.
I would if I could, for sure.
Amen. Amen. But what was I getting at?
So
Go ahead, Brandon.
really quick, Joe. You brought up the 3v3, right?
Yep.
You said that the 1v1 isn't you don't believe is the future for paintball, which I don't either. I think it's in addition to, but I don't think that's taken over or whatever or anything, especially from the 5v5. What about the 3v3? What's your thoughts on
I would
that? Do you
say
think that?
No, I don't like 3v3 either. It's not that I don't like it. I'm kind of biased too, right? Because I'm filming all these things, so it's like, what do I like filming more versus watching more? Like one event this year, I did stay home and watch. I don't think the 3v3 was on. Actually, some of the games were. But yeah, I didn't love it. I didn't think it was that much more exciting. Definitely like a lot more things happen, but it's very layout dependent too. Like I felt like the first layout, this year where they did the 3v3 was like really quick. And then
Mhm.
the second, which I think was, I can't remember which event that was. Maybe Ohio?
Was
Are you counting the
Ohio,
ESPN
I
event in
believe
that?
so. Yeah.
No. Wait,
No,
was that one last year or this year?
That was this year.
no, that was this year. That was after Ohio.
Um,
Yeah.
because I remember one of the layouts was quick, and it was like, oh, okay, this is cool, like it's pretty punchy,
Hmm.
like there's lots of people bunkering each other, and then one or two events later, it was like this is playing slow. Like the World Cup one, in my opinion, was like slow. Like it wasn't nearly as like people were just like playing the back line, getting a kill, and then advancing,
Yeah.
accordingly.
Hmm.
Versus the other layouts where they were just flying up the field. You have all four guys at the 50 running around bunkers trying to bunker each other. Like that's interesting to like a random fan. But no, I find 3-on-3 kind of gimmicky. Like I feel like the cool part about paintball is that it's 5-on-5. Like
I
it's
agree.
5 dudes against 5 dudes, and it's the communication that matters. It's like the move playing off of each other that matters. And I feel like the less like as soon as you start taking away bodies, that just kind of it gets more like chaotic, and less like
Yeah.
More dudes, the
Like
better. Like always.
clinical. I don't know. Yeah,
uh,
exactly.
you do say that. You do say that. But it yeah, man, fuck. I agree with the 3-on-3. It's I don't even care to play it honestly. Like when we have to do 3-on-3 drills at practice, I just like, God damn it, I don't.
I want
It's
to.
I don't really want to. It's so like, yeah, you team up on one guy, right? You push one side wherever you get a kill from. It seems a little more repetitious,
Yeah,
whether it's going to be slow or fast. But yeah, just a little more repetitious. I do like the 5-on-5. If we could go like fucking even 7-on-7, 10-on-10, again, I might be a little biased because I like playing in the woods, 10-on-10. That's so much fun. Um, just bigger chess match. But yeah, I don't know. Um, especially with the NXL doing the an actual series next year of 3-on-3. It I don't know. Hopefully they can take that into account making layouts. That way it's
yeah, I agree.
I don't know. No, it but if it's fast for 3-on-3, it's I don't know. Yeah.
Like I feel like it almost
Gonna
has
be
to be a
tough.
separate layout. Like it almost has to be like
Yeah,
this is our three
for
man
sure.
layout. Maybe get rid of some of the giant bunkers and shit just so it's or maybe you don't. Like I don't really know what speeds them up and slows them down. I haven't really been examining the layouts like that. I've just been there and been like, oh, this is slower, this is fast. But um I think it'd be just better if they just changed it up, so it wasn't just like hopefully this works for three man. Because like
Mhm.
they've been doing it for years and years. Like they have a pretty good idea of how layouts are going to play when
I
you play
agree.
5v5.
I mean,
But I think
imagine.
3v3 they're still kind of guessing. I don't think like they obviously are good at their jobs, right? But
Yeah.
like I still think there's a bit of we don't really know what's going to happen on 3-on-3
Yes.
on this layout.
I mean, imagine if they did it kind of like the Hormesis Duel, where it's like an arena made for 3v3, where it's like a bunch of temples, a bunch of Aztecs, a bunch of cakes. None of
Yeah,
this big bunker bullshit. Where it's like, obviously the one-on-one field is a custom for one-on-ones. Imagine you make a field a custom for 3-on-3s, where you can
for
actually make
sure.
these
Yeah, yeah,
huge,
yeah.
like really dynamic. I mean, you see these moves in the Hormesis one-on-ones where people like go up to an asset, then cut immediately towards the right, and just, like go all the
Yeah,
way
and the
against like what they
gunfighting's
would.
just way cooler, dude. When you have all those bunkers like mirrored up like in rows, like the gunfights just look sick.
Yes.
you know? Versus like when you just don't, you can't even really see the gunfights half the time because there's like a pin over here and a giant brick here, and then like the gaps here, but I'm like 2 feet to the left, so I can't see the gap. Like it's so much harder to view. So yeah, I think that'd be way cooler if they made like a field specifically for 3-on-3.
I think it'd be cool for 3-on-3s. I don't want to mention Speedsoft, but I always see on Speedsoft there's typically a bunker that is like glass
Oh God,
Dude, I
yeah.
was gonna say
or
that too.
something
That's
like that.
sick. That's sick. Yeah.
Imagine for a 3v3 there's just like a glass wall that you can
Yeah.
just see straight through.
Well,
Or
with
imagine the
paintball,
brick.
you
They
wouldn't
could
be
do
able to
the
see. You just
invisible
paint it.
brick.
Well,
Yeah, but that could be a
whatever
strat. That
though.
could be like a part of the strat though. Like shoot the brick so they can't see which way you're going,
Yeah.
or you don't, so you literally like just like psych people out the whole time. Like you can literally
Awesome.
see me. So
Fuck
like
you.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Or bro, what if it's a clear brick, right? And then you
Hmm.
put a 3D camera in the middle, so you could like
Oh.
see. Like
Mm,
that would be there is cool parts of it. I feel like that could be
bunker
done.
Okay,
POV.
you know
Yeah.
those things where it's like They're
It's
like
like prop hunt.
ginormous like suits, but they're like sphere suits. Then you like bounce off each other with it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh,
The fans
yeah.
could be the bunkers. Like that'd be
Yes.
sick. You sign up
Imagine
to be a
imagine
bunker.
you have a bunker like that where you can like kind of see through it like that. You know,
That'd be sick.
that would be so interesting. I mean, fuck, dude.
Yeah. Add paint grenades to 3v3s.
Okay, I'll take you a step further. Hear me out. Flashbangs. You know,
That could be sick.
flashbangs.
Or what if to speed up 3-on-3, every 30 seconds a random bunker deflates on each side of the field.
Oh, less and less bunkers to play until you're playing like
Yeah,
Civil War.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm in.
Or it's like Warzone or something where like the circle shrinks, you know? Yeah, get off the back line.
That sheesh, bro. You get shot in the
Somebody gets a
back.
free respawn.
Yeah, it's actual fire too, so you better run.
Oh
It's
my
kinda crazy.
god, like Night Rain. Oh my god.
But yeah, I don't know. 3-on-3 is hard, man. It is cool, and I think the biggest problem with 5-on-5 is that like you put it on TV or something and it's a slow layout, which I don't think is boring because like there's cool parts to that, right? It's
Mhm.
like I don't know. It's like there's slow scoring games in lots of sports, but like it's the reason the games are scored low is because both teams are playing really on top of things, you know. So it
Yeah.
is cool. But as for like a random viewer, you're just like, what is going on? They're just shooting all these paintballs at nothing. Like, you know,
Especially on the
what is
webcast where you can't
this?
see the paintballs and you're just like it just
Yeah,
looks like
yeah.
people are just like standing there.
100%.
Yeah,
So a
you
3-on-3 is cooler because I think there's more like bunkering and you know all that the cool stuff that we all love to like you know see on camera and whatnot. But yeah, it just
definitely easier
lacks
to
that
follow.
middle part. Yeah, it just lacks the like I don't know. It's just like so one person dies and then you just know what's gonna happen next every time.
Yeah, the super technical part. That's what it's lacking.
100%.
Like and that's the really interesting part, at least for us that understand it. You know, you mentioned other sports. You know, football, right? When it's a low scoring game, 3-3, 6-6, something like that. Like only field goals that they're getting. But it's a defensive battle. You know, most of the time. You know,
100%.
scoreless hockey games or even baseball games. Baseball games that are going into the eighth or ninth inning and it's 0-0. Like and if their pitching's like phenomenal, you know,
Yeah,
it's a pitching battle.
Mhm.
That is an amazing game to watch. You know, but
100%.
again, you have to know what's going on exactly.
But I think they also do a
So
really
that's
good job
flashing,
in those sports of like portraying the suspense. Like in paintball, it's harder, like exactly like you said. Like
definitely.
you can't see that stream is going here, and that's keeping him from going here. But as soon as this guy looks away, he might get. You know what I mean? Like you
Hmm.
don't get to see that as much. So I feel like we still have the task in front of us. Just like how do we document this? And I think a lot of the
You
answer
know,
to me is like backline shooting, but you can't just put a bunch of $10,000 cameras all across the back line without having a crazy overhead or like a huge
hmm,
damage deposit on your rental return.
Jeez.
yeah.
But it's just I just don't know really what other way to like, you know, how do you see how this guy's shooting at that guy and like how do you really show the importance of that moment versus just filming it from wide and it's just like you can't really see what's going on. You just see two
Would
guys
it
like hiding
be
behind two bunkers.
would it be like the meta glasses that they're doing and because I saw them having, I think during the finals they had both teams wearing it or some players on each team wearing it.
I mean, yeah,
Maybe
those are
post
cool. Those are
production
definitely
stuff, but
cool.
I don't think those are technologically
uh,
advanced there enough to where you can like really see the minute detail.
Yeah, I feel like eventually, like in my opinion, this is kind of another crazy take, but I feel like paintball, if like once it gets really big, would go to a form where like you have a communications thing in your mask, and then that way you could also bring back sideline coaching and shit, and it wouldn't matter because that was like
Mm.
the fucking greatest part of like spectating paintball when I was younger was just like running around like an idiot and like fucking with people or like helping your like friends that are like older than you can like actually play or just like doing whatever, right? Like you could actually be a fan and like be someone versus like watching paintball nowadays. It's like you just sit on a bleacher quiet and then like
Oh, I don't. I'm
you can
not
get
quiet on the
stoked.
bleacher.
No,
Like
but like that,
military
but like
games.
that's like the meta of like the yeah, exactly. That's like that's what you're supposed to do, right? Like the crowd's quiet,
I
you can't say
agree.
anything.
I
Like the
agree.
military game, like old school Xball shit. People are just screaming, yelling, like having a
Yes,
great time.
dude. Let me
But
tell
you could
you.
bring back that, and you could put a camera in the mask. You could do like a bunch of cool shit. But I feel like eventually it'll get there, and it will help elevate the sport. But that's I think quite a few years out. So
would you get kicked out for making? All right, I was gonna ask him making too much noise in the pro stance, but this is the scenario that ran through my head. Why I wanted to ask this. So during esports, I watch mostly Call of Duty esports. Bite me, people.
same,
Um,
same.
yeah.
Real.
So whenever like if it's an S&D or something, it's a one-on-one or even like whatever S&D, two players are close, uh, uh, or even like two snipers are going at it, right? Across the map, and the crowd's like,
Oh
they're,
Yeah,
yeah,
they're,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they're
yeah.
making
Build
that
up.
anticipation, right? And it's growing, and I don't think those players can hear it as much until it gets really loud. But what if like, would they kick us out? Like if we were there, right, in the pro stands, and two guys in the snake get a bunker away, either in the same bunker
Ooh, he's
at the
there.
50s or they're in like the 40s. No, not even. Like you start the and
Oh,
like more
I
people,
think they have to, right? Because you're changing the outcome of the game, which I think is which is the rule essentially. You can clap and cheer and shit, but as soon as you do something that's like changing what the players do, I feel like that's when they start being like, "Yo, you got to go."
that's
brother,
so
I don't
hard
know.
because the
I've
thing
never
is,
been kicked out personally. I
in
don't actually know,
football,
but
obviously, I mean, okay, obviously the NFL comparison is physically fucking impossible compared to paintball. But you know what I'm saying? Like, they are yelling constantly at these people.
yeah, yeah,
And let me tell
exactly.
you,
Or
if people
baseball,
think
everything.
with how much people fucking hated me for heckling in semi-pro, bro, go to a fucking any football game ever,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you'll hear 10 times worse things, bro. Like the
100%.
looks I was getting when I was heckling like the semi-pro, I don't know, maybe it was semifinals or
you got a
quarterfinals
finger.
or something like that. Oh, I got a finger. Yeah. I got a dude flipped me off on the field. That shit was so funny, dude. Oh my
Mob player.
god, dude. Yeah, a guy from Paintball flipped me off because I was in his head. That shit was actually so funny. Because I mean, I'm booing for both these teams that are playing. I'm booing. I don't care who it was. That both teams were getting it right. And
Yeah,
so
for sure.
whatever team was losing that point got booed a little bit harder. Fuck it, whatever, right? And so sure, I was chirping a couple things, but man, what are you? I got two twisted teas in me. I got a whatever the fuck my girlfriend got kind of drink and one of those edgy drinks, dude. So I was having a great time being at World Cup. Fucking sue me, bro. You know?
Yeah, and like, what do you want everyone on the sidelines to do? Just sit there and like golf, like just like clap a little bit when you like do something cool? Like, no, like it's supposed to be like rowdy and shit. That's what I was when I grew up, anyways. Like that was half the fun of like spectating, you
And
know,
I'm being chill.
like talking shit.
I'm like, these guys don't even like gluten, right? I'm being like extremely PG. I am being extremely PG, and dude, the look that people are
One guy
giving me,
loves
like,
gluten so much, and
right?
he's so mad at you for saying that.
Exactly, right? And like they were getting so everybody around me is like, well, look at this guy just fucking yelling, and I'm just like, bro, you guys are like, whenever the point would go over, that was when I would go fucking crazy when the point would be over.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or
I
like,
think
and,
it was like 30-70. 30 people liked it, 70% did not like it.
yeah, so I mean, it was whatever. There were people where whenever I would hear other people chant, I would just join in with them, and I was just everywhere. You know, it was.
Yeah.
I love heckling,
The
dude.
people's people, bro.
We need more. We need more of that in the stands. You know, is that the kind of persona that I need to bring to the game? Is I'm like the guy in the stands where it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, there's
I feel
Hatch
like the
again in the
stands-
stands.
You got to make the stands somewhere people want to be, right? So it's like if we like there's tons of games at all NXL events where the stands at the pro field have 4 people in them.
Yes,
You know?
especially the
Because,
normal
like, why-
stands because everybody wants VIP for that shade.
Yeah, but it's like, bro, if the stands were somewhere where everyone was just running around, yelling, being a dickhead, like, chirping people, like people would totally go there
For
just to have
sure,
fun.
I agree
But
completely.
like, because it would just be fun. It'd be a fun place to be. Like, it would be a good time.
Like a tailgate.
Like yeah, but like how the sport currently is, it's just like you can't really do that unless you're like
It's like golf.
quiet and yeah, exactly. Like, and it just seems so strange because like the dynamics of the sports are way different. Like paintball's supposed to be rowdy and crazy and like that's how I perceive it, anyways. Like unhinged, like this, like we're
100%.
shooting paintball guns at each other and shit. Like
I
it's
mean,
crazy.
Imagine if the whole fucking sidelines is actually loud the entire match. Like how much of like a skill that would be for the pros to completely tune that out and still play.
Yeah, like when I grew up, the dominant league around here was the CXBL.
Oh, I know that league.
And that's what it was. Yeah, it was like actual
15 balls per
Xball,
second,
like
right?
15 balls per second,
Yep.
penalty boxes. And dude, the sidelines were just rowdy, bro. Like it was people had giant arrows, people were dressed up in costumes, like people were just betting, people were fighting. Like it was amazing. It was the coolest place to be ever, bro. It was so fun. And now it's just like yeah, you just go find a spot on the hot bleacher and sit there and get stoked after your team wins a point
Yeah, and then just get
or before they
baked,
go out.
right?
Yeah, but
And
you
that-
can't really like just get crazy. You
The
know?
hard part is like I know so many people in the world of paintball, and I'm friends with so many people on so many different teams, bro. Anybody who I'm booing, I have a friend on that team, so it's like fuck, you know?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah, but that's like it's just inevitable. Like you're an athlete
exactly.
playing against other
Yeah.
athletes. You know, like that's if everyone loves you, like that's just kind of weird.
I feel
you
like
know?
it's like it's a camaraderie that we have to have among players, where it's like, you know, friendly banter. I'm obviously not saying fuck you and fuck your mom, but I'm
Yeah,
saying
exactly.
I'm he doesn't like gluten. What, you're gonna call the fucking police on me over that? Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know, I've already almost been to paintball jail once. Take me again.
Oh,
You know?
God.
Right? So it's just one of those things that, Joe, I completely agree with you. We need to get more rowdiness in the game of paintball, and I think
Right.
we have to do it ourselves, boys. I think genuinely when it comes to that, we got to do it ourselves. What's
Just
the
doing flash mobs in the stands.
Oh, bro,
Pretty great.
that sounds like a fucking plan, bro. Like, the thing is, one thing I get really hyped about is when I see a media guy that I know on the sidelines. Like, I'm at the point where I'm like, fuck the players. I like the media guys, bro. I'm cheering for the media guys. Get that shot, Enrique! You know, I'm going
Yeah.
crazy, right?
The
So-
Seadogs always do it. Like if they're in the stands and start chanting my name, I'm like, oh, bro, come
Yeah.
on, leave me alone for a second here.
That is so
Just
good,
getting shot
dude.
at by people. You guys are yelling at me. Like it's rough out here.
Oh my god, is that the real 5PackProductions? Oh my god.
Yeah.
So I love doing that to people. I do that to everybody, especially Tyler Panilio from Impact, the one Filipino lord that plays on Impact. So,
K-pop.
yep, K-pop. But fuck, boys. I mean, you know what? We're right on that like halfway mark. One thing I gotta say, thank you to our sponsors, Welts Clothing. Hey, we appreciate you guys. Brandon's got a dope hoodie on. He got some of this new World Cup camo Tiger Stripe merch on. It feels good to be here. You know, use code FTS, get yourselves a discount. That Discipline merch, get yourself something special. We love those guys. Next up, we have Hormesis Paintball. Caden's got a dope headband on. Shout out to Hormesis. They make a bunch of dope stuff. Alex and Oliver over there. Man, big things coming from Hormesis, especially next year. I know that for a fact. And then last but not least, Capital Edge Paintball Park. If you're in Northern California, you want to get some grind on, come over here. We'll grind on you. So, yeah, Capital Edge Paintball Park. Come out, hang out with us on DMG.
My bad.
Who said that? It'll be a grinder of a weekend if we're out there. So shout out to our sponsors. We love you guys. Back to the show. Okay, here we go, dude. My bad. That was a slip up. That was a slip up real quick. But
I didn't realize it looked like that. That's my bad.
it feels good. It feels good to be back. And Joe, thank you again for being here, bro. Really appreciate
My
it.
pleasure, boys.
You know, it's now that we're jumping into part 2. Oh man, you ready? All right, are you ready for this? What's that
I'm
one
ready,
thing you
I
wanted to
think.
talk about, Caden? That you posted a TikTok or an Instagram reel about it.
It was an Instagram reel.
Oh yeah.
It was this guy, this engineer that made drones that we were talking about earlier, except he put swords on them.
Check this out,
and
chat.
He could move them with his hand.
Oh yeah.
What?
Check this shit out,
It
chat.
looked so cool, just like the Elden Ring. Elden Ring
It's an
spell.
Elden Ring spell, literally in real life. Hold on, I'm dropping it in the chat for you, Joe. Oh, Aunt Fanny? I see Aunt Fanny in the chat. Hell yeah. But check,
What
dude.
in the
Look
AI?
at this is okay. The one with
Not AI,
the one with him surfing on it. I've seen people fly on drones like that. Like I do. If this is AI, I'm fucked.
That's fucking.
This looks insane, bro.
It's funny.
thing is
AI is just like a
huge.
huge topic in our group chat now because everyone's like, "Is this real? Is this
Like-
you posted what the video of the giraffe picking up a lady? and
Yeah.
running off?
Dude,
Yeah.
every time I get
Yeah, they
confused
have
on an
getting
AI
AI.
video, I have to send in the chat. I'm like, boys, am I crazy? You
Was it
know?
AI or was it real?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Who is it? I don't get it. But yeah, dude, what is the capability of drones? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that
Oh, we
what
don't even know.
right? Like, is that how the pyramids were built? Were drones? We just have the artifacts of them? Like, I just don't get it. How is that
Egyptians were
possible?
definitely onto something.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? Like, did the aliens have drones? Like, man, bro, I have to say, I say it every single time I bring up AI and drones. Dude, Black Ops 2. Did nobody play Black Ops 2 campaign? Bro, it's exactly like what Woods said. What happens when someone steals the keys? And then the trailer comes and then drones are shooting everybody. You know? Like,
That's inevitable. The inevitable future.
but yeah, I feel like you could literally build your own fucking army. But I saw a TikTok not that long ago about a guy who is making a company for drone defense, like personal, like it's for personal drone defense. But I think it's probably enough time to where he's probably sold that to the military, right?
You just have like those big inflatable bubbles. You're like, you can't get me.
No, dude, it was
Anything?
On that topic,
it was a gun.
it's the
Oh, shit.
The Black Ops kill streak. Was it the wraps?
The wraps? That's a real thing.
Yeah,
That's a
saw
real
one of
thing.
those, while I was scrolling, and I almost screamed.
Dude,
If I see one of those coming after me, I'm giving up.
how
It was me.
like what machines are they gonna use to control us as the people? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god! I mean, first we fucking lost a cat to Waymo, like, or whatever that shit is called. Like, what are we losing next? Right? Like, has someone asked ChatGPT if we've lost someone from? Okay, we've probably lost a ton of people from drones, but like, I'm probably like a Walmart drone. Has anybody died from a Walmart drone or like an Amazon drone? Or do the Amazon even
Get
have drones
repeatedly
yet?
hit by it.
Yeah,
Brando's on it.
like it's like soaring up so high and then just like powers out.
Wait,
and
what
spawns
about
on
those?
somebody.
What about those ones that you saw in Texas, the delivery ones?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
was
Like
one of
those
those-
huge ones.
yeah.
Those are huge. Like
Yeah.
those.
If one of those fell, that would
you could probably
destroy someone.
cut someone's fucking head off with those blades,
Yeah.
right? Like, I mean, bro, like, what do you like? The thing is that's really scary is like where it's like facial recognition. Imagine it's like a thing where it's like, hey, I want to take out Captain Hook, and anybody with a mustache that's like a little close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? AI is not that advanced. What if I get taken
Yeah,
out
there's
by
like a
looking for Captain
20%
Hook?
discrepancy. Yeah.
20% is crazy.
If you have the same silhouette, you're toast.
Oh, I
You're
agree.
toast.
Like it's about like how are they able to tell with mustache features, bro? Like is AI that advanced? Like, oh my god.
I mean, maybe.
like fuck, dude. I mean, I don't
That
use
reminds
AI
me-
very often. I use AI if I need to like convert an image to like a certain like 1920 by 1080 for like a thumbnail. I'll do that.
Yep.
Right? But I
Right.
feel like
Look,
do some people I've seen someone use AI like, "Hey, what's the weather outside?" or like, "What should I wear today?" And they're like, I'm like, "Fucking sheep. Get away from me."
Yeah.
Think for yourself.
Right? I'm like, dude, do you not like I tell on what to wear by just looking outside. I feel like people are so reliant on AI now. I mean, we're basically cyborgs with the phones.
Yep.
You know? I mean, how often do we realistically like what's the average? I mean, the average screen time of people is probably like in America, at least like 6 hours probably for average screen time.
let's see.
Look it up.
Yeah,
What's
have you
it?
guys ever have you guys used those they're super niche. It's like Apple's like 3D display thing. I don't know what it's called.
What?
It's like a headset. Apple makes it. It's like Apple Vision Pro or something like that.
Oh,
I've tried it
it's
out.
VR,
I've
right?
tried that out.
It's kind of yeah, honestly it's absolutely insane. Like I tried it and I was like this I don't know if this is worth $5,000 or whatever it costs, but this is the coolest thing I've ever done technology wise.
One of my family friends has one of those, and I tried it on. Gotta say, it was the coolest thing I've ever used. I had
Right?
a dinosaur coming right out into my
Yeah.
living room.
Yeah.
And a butterfly land on my hand, bro.
Dude, you could like
Imagine the
watch a
games we could
movie.
play.
You could like watch a movie and like make the setting like the environment setting. So this is like a big screen, right? And then turn the
Yes.
environment setting to like you're sitting on a beach, and it's
Oh.
like literally like you can look left and right, and it's the beach, and then there's just a giant floating TV in the ocean and shit.
Oh,
Like,
dude,
it's
I
crazy.
would be in virtual reality where I have that on, where I'm watching a movie in a movie theater, but it's just empty and I'm the only one there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They have those. They have
Oh,
those.
dude,
That's sick.
that is what we need because like people must have forgot common movie etiquette when it comes to going to the movies.
Oh, they did.
Right.
They did forget that
Yeah.
100%.
right, and I get it. Sometimes I like to oh damn, give off one of those.
Yeah.
When something
Or like your
crazy
phone
happens.
vibrates, and you're like, oh, I gotta
Yeah.
check this. Quick.
Now all
Like,
of a sudden,
some people are out here like with their phone in the air trying to
Yes.
get better signal to send a
fucking
message.
chicken
It's like,
jockey,
chill
fucking
out.
popcorn, fucking everywhere. You know, like.
We saw the video of you in there doing that. Don't give us that.
Oh well, okay. I
You're
saw How to
fucking
Train Your
real
Dragon.
Minecraft.
I was, dude. I remember going to see that movie, and people definitely threw popcorn in mine. But everybody was like, it was like 2 people that did it.
Damn it, he did it.
But everybody was like, "Really, bro? Come on!" Everybody started booing him on his way out in the middle of the movie, right?
Oh yeah,
So-
thank God I didn't do it. Do you want to take a guess at average screen time
Well, is there an
in
age?
America?
Is there an age?
For America.
This is just adults.
Just
I
adults.
can't
So
break it
anybody
down
over
to
18.
age groups if you
I
want,
would probably
but
say anybody over
ours
18
is
now. I
adults.
mean, bro, people that were born in fucking 2008 are basically 18 now or some shit. 2007.
That's
Well, that when you were
crazy.
born, right, Caden? 2007.
What? No. Not born in 2007. Fuck you.
Okay, dude, you just look like you just dipped in the fountain of youth, bro. I'm just calling you handsome in a way, you know what I'm
My
saying?
Spotify age is higher than yours, buddy.
My Spotify age is actually younger than I am, dude. It must be all that stim I'm listening to, you know, all that new. So,
Nah, 2003. You know, one of the coolest years to be born.
post 9/11, not cool.
Right?
You don't remember 9/11.
Yeah,
so.
post 9/11. You were you guys were basically celebrating it at school instead of remembering it. You know.
What do you mean celebrating?
I remember it. I was in kindergarten when it happened. Vaguely, very remember it, but you know what I'm saying. But I mean, shit, dude. What we were even talking about? Like now, I'm like so confused.
Oh, the drones and AI got us on a tangent.
Yeah.
That's what
I
did
mean,
it.
shit, dude.
It gets you every time though. It's not fair. It'll get you.
It just not, it makes me truly wonder, like, what, like, are we living in like a simulation? Like, so much stuff is going right where it's like, because I think Elon Musk said it. If we weren't living in a simulation, or what the fuck did he say? He's like, Earth is so interesting that if it was a simulation, it wouldn't delete itself. If Earth is so boring that it would just delete itself and then start another simulation that's actually interesting to keep up with. If that makes sense.
But what if
No.
Earth isn't in control of it?
Then
What if
it's like,
Elon's in
I don't know, bro. Are we in control?
The sun's gonna blow up in a billion years.
First of all, that shit got me
Maybe that's
pissed when I was younger. Hearing that,
That's the reset.
Hearing that, that is the reset. I mean, what? Maybe the reset already happened on Earth. Like, where the fuck did the pyramids come from? Like, I have to ask that every single time. Like, the Aztec temples. Brando, you were there. You were at the Aztec temples. Where'd they come from?
I was standing. Oh well, the ones I stood on, was not built by the Aztecs. It was actually founded. The Aztecs found it. It was much more ancient than the Aztecs.
The Aztecs found it.
Yes, some of the temples. Yeah, they did build their own, but those aren't the main ones aren't standing anymore. But yeah, the big ones I went to, I saw like the whole city and every. Yeah, that was ancient by the time they found it and abandoned. Yeah, who built it? I don't know. I mean, How does it not point to aliens?
Could do one of those starter bases, like the game spawns you in with a couple like sick like points of interest.
No, I agree.
Just
It's
one
like
of those.
it's like
now we're back
Minecraft
into the
tutorial
simulation.
world.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's
yeah.
like, hey guys,
we
like,
didn't want you to have to do all this on your own, so we gave you a little head start.
it's like, hey
Only
guys,
certain
this
areas
is
though.
this is what you guys could build one day. You know, we're just giving you a sneak peek of what you could build. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that if that is not a fucking name of a simulation, I don't know what is, bro. I don't know what is.
What if the secrets lie underneath Antarctica?
I mean, that's actually completely possible. There's just so much ice. There is just so much fucking ice.
Or is there? How would we know?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's where they go to. So they go to Antarctica to do most research for meteors, because one, there's no light pollution out there. You can see everything, and it's a huge surface area. Meteors crash all the time up there. If you just go up there and find out, pick it up, and I don't know what other scientists, fucking meteors people do.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, it's everything's white, and if you see something black, it's fuck.
Free game, bro.
The chances
Take
of it
it.
being a meteor, like, gotta be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
They find it pretty easily there.
Sound like you said, if
Remind me
you're
of
in Antarctica and
something.
you're black, you're foreign there. That's what it sounds.
Clip it. Clip it.
But
Can't get me with that.
but Antarctica,
Wait, back-
sick.
What was the number, Brando? What was the average
Oh.
screen time?
That's where we
7
were,
hours.
bro. 7 hours? I said 6. That's
You're
Oh, wow.
close.
7
You're
hours.
close.
I was right. Ooh.
That's a lot.
Oh,
7 hours.
7
it
hours.
is crazy.
With it peaking in the pandemic of guess how many hours a day at the pandemic's peak?
18.
Yeah. 18.
13.
13. Joe?
I don't even know anything. Like over 12 is absurd, but we might have to go with 12.
12, 13. 13
Oh
hours.
my gosh!
Yeah,
Holy.
Dude, okay.
6-1-1.
Yeah, you just looked at your exact screen time and just read off the fucking numbers.
Fuck, dude. Like,
I'm not Gen Alpha, but they're right below me.
I mean,
That's wild. That's insane to think about it like that.
I mean, COVID really did goof up like the timeline. You know, COVID really did make
Oh,
the
it definitely
simulation
did.
interesting to where there's no way they're going to delete it after that, right? Seeing the
think
way
so.
people act, like,
Yeah, they had to mix it up a little bit and then press start again.
I mean, I feel like, dude, the way that COVID like changed people's brains like chemically, you know, where people are just fucking weird now. Everybody's all about like this. You know what I've seen a lot since COVID? I've seen a lot of First Amendment auditors since COVID. I feel like people are so much more ballsy with the camera. Like they're like, oh,
Wait,
well,
we don't have that. What's that? First Amendment.
oh, really?
You
So,
can-
oh,
Yeah.
fuck, dude. Oh, here we go. So,
Maybe we probably have something similar, but not that I would.
no,
know.
so
First Amendment.
I've actually run into one in my town, but I don't say shit because I'm not an idiot, right? So a First Amendment auditor is basically somebody who would stand in front of the post office. This is a perfect example. Where I saw mine is at the local post office, and that's a federal building, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So
Same with us.
people are some of them have like really professional camera setup. Some people are just like holding a phone out and they're just recording. And for some godforsaken fucking reason, when people see a camera on them, they go fucking rage mode. Right? And so basically it's almost
Give you my
like
consent.
exactly like you don't have consent to film me, but it's like that's it's a First Amendment to you're in public.
You have to.
Yeah.
I think you have to explain to Joe.
Yeah,
the
you're
First
right.
Amendment
You're
for
right.
us
So
since he's
freedom,
Canadian.
freedom of speech, freedom
He
of press.
doesn't know
free-
freedom like we do.
Freedom of expression, you know, you can do whatever. Like if you were on public property, it'd be different if I like went into the bank and like recorded stuff.
Yeah.
That's illegal because it's private property. If I'm on public property and I'm recording, I can do whatever the fuck I want, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If-
So
if-
same here. Yeah. Same here.
Can you?
But
It's like
you
you're on the
can-
sidewalk. If I'm on the sidewalk and I'm recording you, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Or even like in a business, if you can look through the window, you can film inside the business, as long as you're on the public property.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's touchy with like the federal buildings because the federal buildings, you can go inside there and film because it's a federal
Yes.
government building.
As long as it doesn't say authorized personnel only. or
Yes,
something
yes,
like
yes.
You can't-
That
you
has
can't
to be
go
a
past those,
designated
but-
area where you cannot go in. So,
Mhm.
people will. I feel like they almost anticipate themselves getting assaulted by these salty freaks, and they're like, "Oh, dude, well, I just got a fucking free easy 10K in small claims court."
So they're basically just rage baiters
Yes,
in
they're
real life.
basically rage baiters.
Mhm.
That is a great way to put it. And
And you
They
call
make a
them
living
a
off of
something
it.
auditor? That's a
Uh,
crazy
th-
term.
That's what they're
rage
called.
baiter,
They're
dude.
called First Amendment auditors. That's what they will say. They're like, "Oh, I'm just out here expressing my First Amendment right, you know, freedom of religion, freedom of press, and you know, this camera, I'm the press, buddy, right?" And some boomers just cannot
Do
comprehend
people ever
that.
get in infinite loops of just filming each other? Just like,
Yeah,
ah.
they're like, "Oh, yeah,
And then
well,
it
I'm gonna
never
film
ends.
you," and they're like, and the
So entertaining.
usually and the auditor is like, "Go ahead." And then nothing else happens. He just
And
then it
he
just-
just lets him
they
record.
just
He just
film
lets
each
him
other
record
for,
him, and then
like-
they just get so pissed. He's like, "Well, fuck you!" And then eventually someone like usually swings on another person, right? Or
That's crazy.
another thing, right? Or where it gets really touchy is where people will go to like out front of like a grocery store, right? And obviously there's a lot of families that go in, and people are like weird about their kids getting recorded, right?
Yeah.
Or okay, there's another one that I've seen that people First Amendment auditors will go outside of dispensaries and film people, right? And
Oh, that's
not
crazy.
good.
no, you
That's
ready for-
crazy.
no, right? So how? I mean, imagine for their perspective, they're like, "Oh man, well, I'm not supposed to be smoking, buddy." Imagine they see me.
Yeah.
Imagine my boss sees this on YouTube. You know?
Yeah.
It's like then because they're like, "Oh shit!" Imagine my boss sees this on YouTube. Hey, give me the chip to your card or to your camera. They're like,
Yeah.
"The fuck? I'm not giving you the chip to my camera. You're stupid, right?" And the battle begins. You know?
Yeah.
Time to duel, right? It's just a back and forth cycle of just actual poppycock. It's insane.
Oh, that's hilarious. So it's basically just in their free time, they're just like, I just want to go piss some people off. And
Yes.
then that's what they do.
Or that's their like job
Yes.
because they're getting winnings or winnings.
People are
they're-
paying them to go.
they're-
People are
Oh,
paying them to be
that's
like,
so
"Hey, go
funny.
stand in front of this building and show you're right.
Or
and
you just
we'll
want
pay
someone to punch
$5,000
you in the face so you can just sue them.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so smart.
I mean, free 10K and small claim score, especially if you have more money than them and just outlast them, they'll settle.
Yeah, hundreds
You know?
of thousands of you.
Right? And
that's hilarious.
tons of people. I mean, there are people there's a person in my own town that does it outside of the local post office. I've seen him a couple times. And obviously, I've seen that shit on TikTok. I'm not trying to look like a fucking dumbass. You know?
Now,
So-
how much for you to go do that at one of the tournaments?
Yeah, put a costume on.
Oh, dude. Oh, my God.
You gotta stand right outside the porta potties with your phone out recording. It's like, yo,
Dude.
you were in I have an amount of time you were in there and everything, bro.
That
You
is
put that
so
out there. That's
good,
crazy.
dude. That is so good.
You did 20 minutes in the hot porta potty, bro. That's
Oh my-
crazy. You don't
dude,
want people to know
That
that.
is a great thing of content right there. That is
I
fucking
need to. What are
funny,
the
dude.
odds to do that?
Sheesh.
Yeah.
All right. 1 in 5.
1 out of
First
5?
Amendment
1 out
rights.
of 5. All right, we'll
All
play.
right,
Have you ever? Are you
somebody
familiar with
push-
this? Are you familiar with this game, Joe? How to play? What are the odds?
No. What's
So
going on here?
where we play, what are the odds? Right? I would say I just said 1 in 5. So there's a 1 in 5 chance of me doing it. So Brando's like the referee at this point. Brando would be like, okay, and he starts the countdown. He says 3, 2, 1, and then we say a number between 1 and 5 at the same time. And if we get it at the same time, I have to do it. If we get the same number. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, so I don't want
Ready?
to say anything because then I increase the number of the odds you won't do it.
Valid. Right? So Brando, you gotta count down. This is 1 in 5. 1 in 5.
You guys ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
4.
2.
Woo! There we go,
Safe.
baby. There we
Lives
go.
another
Safe.
day.
Safe. Okay, I have a guy on we have a guy on our team, AJ, that fucking owes us. He owes us
He'll
because
owe us.
he lost one of these games, and we were in the mud pit, Texas. Remember when it was like all rained out and
Yep.
right? So he owes us. We're like, hey, because I don't know if you remember that big long like concrete slab that was all the way through, like the venue.
Yep.
So
Yep.
they put plastic wrap over it for some reason. So we're like, oh, dude, that looks like a fucking
That
slip
was
and slide.
weird, right?
So we're like, hey, what are the odds you go do that as a slip and slide? And he's like 1 in 20. And sure as shit, our teammate Paulie Clava hit him with the 17 on 17 violence. And he's like, oh, I'll totally do it. I'll totally do it. Never did it.
Dude, it's a good thing he didn't do it. I saw a bunch of people like they're just like running and diving in giant puddles, and like all of them were posting online afterwards about how sick they got and like what kind of crazy reason they had to go to the doctor.
I got athlete's foot from that tournament.
No
Dude, yeah,
way.
because
That's
basically you're
crazy.
playing in a giant like cow pasture, and then it's flooded, right? So you just have all this like shitty water.
Getting in your mouth
And everyone's
when
like
you're diving.
diving into it, mouth
Ugh.
open, like
So
getting in
the-
your feet
boots
are
did not
soaked in
help.
it all day.
Dude,
Yeah, like
we
it's-
go to Walmart and we go to Wally World and get the boots. We sacrifice a little bit
Oh
of
yeah,
money.
it was clutch. I will say that was the coolest event I've ever filmed at because it wasn't raining when we were filming, but the puddles there was like a foot deep water on the field, and those clips look so sick.
The cinematicness to it. I remember I think you posted
Dude,
a clip
yeah.
of the Seadogs, and it was it was in slow mo where every step he's taking there you can like see like the
Yeah, and
the
then he
recoil
dives at
from
the end, and
yeah,
the whole
exactly.
wave just like swallows him whole.
Yeah,
like,
and
it's
it like
actually
goes
wild.
It goes like up into his face, like up into
Yeah.
his mask,
Yeah.
and it's like, bro,
Yeah.
you're cooked, buddy.
Yeah,
Right?
no, it was cool. It was so cool. I honestly wish they played the
The
pros.
pros? I completely agree.
The biggest problem I think was the pro pit was really bad, like to the point where like the mud was like a foot deep.
Bro,
I think
the
that was
division
the biggest issue.
Let me tell you, so every single time the pro anything is bad, the divisional is 10 times worse. I guarantee it.
Yeah, 100%.
I guarantee it, right? So
Because that semi-pro like the Lomo field, was the main one I was on. I went to a couple other fields and they were really bad, but the Lomo
That was pretty good.
field, it wasn't that bad. But some of the other ones are brutal. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the pits were full of water. When the pits are full of water, it's toast.
yeah, I mean that
Like,
was
that
just an
sucks.
overall like crazy event because I mean I felt bad for the divisional players because they don't have the sponsorship like pro players do where they can like hand off their gun and then they'll get a
No,
new
your
board
guns
and
are all
everything, right?
broken. You have everyone on your team has a broken gun.
Right, and
Everyone's
now-
boards are fried.
It's like if people were using like say I mean huge popular trend that came back, shout out Chris Caputo, but when people started shooting the Geo3s, right, those are definitely
Oh yeah,
outdated, those
I
are outdated
have
markers.
I have clips of Chris using his Geo in that water, and then immediately has a DSR in his hand.
Right,
It's like
and-
I don't know if the gun got fried, if you're just like I'm not risking it, but either way,
Right, and because it's like divisional players have to pay for that. They have to pay for that new board. They have to pay for that new solenoid. They have to pay for it,
Yeah.
especially when it's outdated. So
yeah, and those parts aren't cheap. Like those are probably the
know.
more expensive parts to replace on your gun, other than
Right.
like bending the frame or something. But
So it just didn't make. I mean, I guess just to me, it just didn't really make sense. But obviously, there was like a secret meeting amongst the clan leader of paintball teams, and they were like, "Hey, yeah, pros aren't playing." You know,
yeah,
they I think they had every person vote for it. So if it's a vote,
yeah.
I'm all for democracy, baby, USA. You know what I'm saying?
But no, it looked cool.
Fahrenheit.
It was a very cool a cool event for sure.
I agree. The cinematography for that could possibly make some of the best paintball clips that we've ever seen.
100%. Yeah.
I remember this one video, Brando. I don't know if you want to pull it up and put it in the chat, but it was 2012 Galveston, Texas. That was one of the videos that got me into.
I've seen the 10-mans of that
Yeah,
shit.
like,
It looks crazy.
This is one of the things that got me into paintball when I was like a kid. It was so insane because a hurricane ripped through and tore all the nets down to where to play, to even get near the field, you had to have your mask on. Like, you cannot take your mask off.
That's wild.
So it was like, I mean, I wasn't there because I was still a little kid, but it was just seeing it. What was that? I'm just so curious on what the fuck that is even like. How do you take a drink of water? I mean, obviously, you know, you put it underneath, but it's like, if you get shot in the face, how do you take your mask off?
Yeah, teams are warming up as paintballs flying everywhere and stuff, with mask on and everything. I was just watching Houston Heat, the Reckoning series, on Houston Heat.
That event's in there for the Houston Heat.
Yep,
That was the year they were formed.
Episode 1, they talk about it.
Yep.
They were talking about it and everything. Showed videos and stuff. Yeah, never didn't finish that tournament. They finished it the next tournament in like Phoenix or something.
Yep.
The day before, and yeah, that place looked rough.
And the thing is once they're like, hey, we'll move the tournament to the next event. Once they do that once, they'll do it again, and they'll make it a little bit easier.
It's like a gimme. As soon as you do that, it's like a Mickey Mouse event. Like whoever wins the finals at the next event, it's like that's not the same, you know?
Exactly.
It needs to be, like in my opinion, it's like if the team needs to be as tired as they were, and as you know, with the same players,
Yep.
and
the
same guns.
The next day.
And yeah, because it's like you could literally go home, fully reset, fully recover, come back stronger than you were.
Yep.
And then play a finals. And I think that kind of sucked. That part of it kind of sucked. But I get it. Like at the end of the day, what are you gonna do?
I know, right?
It's like we don't play indoors.
And I mean, one thing I've learned: indoor paintball fucking sucks. Like,
yeah, I mean, there's probably ways to
ass.
make it cool, but pretty much every rendition I've played of it, like, not the greatest. So there was a local field we had up here, was Sega Paintball, and they had a giant indoor Xball field with like 20-foot high ceilings. Like it was actually sweet. It wasn't like the classic indoor where it's like, you know, low ceiling, it's super loud and echoey. Like it was an awesome field. Yeah, it wasn't that at all. They basically built it for just being like a great venue, but it's in Canada for indoor paintball insurance, it's like 40,000 a year or something
Holy
crazy.
Fuck.
So they
crazy.
they just couldn't really justify the cost, I think, so they changed into like indoor storage or something. But that was the only time I ever played indoor paintball, and it wasn't brutal because yeah, it's usually like, you know, low roof, like echoey tin building, never usually cleaned very well. The if it's turf a field, it's usually like super gummy and gross. Like they're all usually like classic indoor field.
Well, they have like
traits,
those rods, the support beams directly in the middle of the
yeah,
field.
yeah.
Right.
You could like shadow one of the fucking beams up the middle and
right,
stuff.
you could play it as a bunker, you know.
Yeah.
We're
That's
blessed in
classic indoor
California.
paintball.
We are blessed in California to be able to play that. What are the winters like for you when it comes to being up there? Like and
So most fields just close. I feel like so for the Seadogs, for example, they're going into World Cup. The first day was all right. It was really cold. But the second day, I was kind of sick, so I didn't end up going. It was crazy. I was sick before World Cup. I came home from World Cup and immediately got the flu, and I was like, oh.
Back.
Yeah, the second day was snowing. Like they had to play, you know, on the field in the snow. The year prior, they did the same thing, but there was like 2 feet of snow on the field, so they had to get snow blowers out there to clear and shovels to clear the whole turf off. And then they practiced for like a day or two, but. Yeah, it's rough, dude. It's trying to play in the winter and in the snow. It's hard. You kind of need turf, but it's hard to do.
The snow will just kill the grass.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't really do it on grass because
That point,
it's
it's mud.
so hard too. It's just a rock. It's like when the ground freezes, it's basically cement, right? So
That is
it's
fucking rough.
tough.
We wouldn't know. We wouldn't
We
know.
would
Yeah.
not.
Damn.
I mean, dude,
You know what you
sometimes
guys need to
it's
do?
little-
You guys need to come up and play some winter ball, guys. You know, it'd be great. It sounds like such an awesome time. Do you want your gun to not work? Do you want to not be able to get one paintball down the field at your enemy? Come play paintball in
Good
Canada
lord.
in the snow.
I show up and I'm like, oh my
It's
god,
great.
dude, it's freaking 5 degrees Celsius. Like, I'm going home. I'm out of here,
Yeah.
boys. I'm out of here.
Literally.
I remember I asked somebody once. I don't remember who it was, but I was like, "Oh, is playing on the snow like cool? Like you get to dive on the soft white snow?" And they're like, "It's the absolute worst thing I've ever done."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I'm sorry."
It's like,
It's like
once
whatever
it
surface you're playing
freezes-
on gets like 40% harder,
Yep.
and the snow just makes it slippery. Like when you're playing on turf, it's just like imagine like a really light thing of gravel or something while you're running. So like sometimes you fully put all your weight on your foot and go to run, and you just kick back a pile of snow. So
Oh,
it's like it can get tricky for sure. And the turf will freeze too. Like it'll get to a point where the snow melts on it enough and it'll freeze that it's just like hard.
just diving on a fucking ice skating rink.
Concrete.
Pretty much, yeah.
That is fucking rough. But
Yeah, it's hard. It is fun though. Like it is cool to play in the snow. Like it looks sick on camera. But yeah, it's something you probably do once in the winter, and then you're like, all right, I'm waiting for the summer.
right,
Paintball and ice skates.
Mother Nature fucking hates paintball, dude. Except in California.
It's
sometimes.
true.
But
But I mean, it's kind of the cool part of the sport. Like you're playing against the other team as well as the conditions that you're provided with, you know?
Yep,
100%.
elements, man. Yes.
we're like, nobody likes when the person's bitching about it when everybody's in it. You know?
Exactly.
You don't
yeah,
wanna be
yeah.
the
It's
one
like
guy bitching
everyone
about
has
it.
to play in it. Yeah. There's
Exactly.
only like one team has to play in the rain, and the other team's like, oh, it's sunny here.
Oh, it's raining
You know,
on our side of the field, guys.
Yeah, everyone has an equally awful time playing. It's great.
Yeah.
On the note of California not being bad, I gotta tell the NXL to come to California. Why
Bro.
are we going to Dover?
Yeah, I
dude,
would love
no,
it.
California.
Thank you.
That's over.
That's a great segue. I'm glad we're going towards these topics, especially towards the NXL and kind of like the pro scene because a lot of stuff's been going on. But what the fuck? Why are we going to Dover? Like, do they have an address for it? Do they have an address?
Where is
It's,
Dover?
the
Delaware.
Raceway. When they put the thing, it was the Dover Raceway.
Brando, what is the area around the Dover Raceway look like? We're time to go on Google Earth,
man.
look it up.
Yep.
I'm curious about this because, like, imagine what
Oh, this
we are
looks
about
cool.
to. You're looking at it right now.
Yeah, it looks like
We're inside of the raceway.
Jamaica.
What?
yeah, you didn't know, boys?
Oh, paintball, man! I love paintball.
Dude,
Yeah, if
there's a
if
rock
they're like
monster.
in the middle, if they're like in the middle of the racetrack, that would be sick because there's like stands and
Yeah.
everything.
There's no way. to
Um,
do
We
that.
ain't there.
It's way too
no.
nice.
Wait there. Look across the highway. Look at all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look how big the
Oh,
parking
man.
lot is, boys. We're playing on the
Oh.
ash.
Wow. Look, if they go across the highway, there's a big plot of grass with a little like creek maybe running through it called Muddy Branch.
Oh,
Perfect for paintball.
Muddy
Perfect.
Branch. Are we the first people to like actually ask the question where the fuck is Dover and like look at it? Because I feel
I've
like
never heard of it in my life.
I
I'm
feel like-
probably ignorant in saying that, but I have not, unfortunately.
Us either.
I
don't
forget
know.
Delaware
Okay,
existed.
cool.
Delaware is like
Oh,
what's a place,
Oh,
what's a place that
interesting.
doesn't exist?
It's like south of
Campgrounds,
it's by
yeah.
Maryland.
Rhode Island.
Yeah, it's like Rhode Island. That shit just does not exist. You know?
Rhode Island. Oh, yep, I've heard of that before.
What's the Rhode Island,
it's like
Delaware, Connecticut, and Vermont?
it's
Those
kind of
are
in
smaller states.
between
Maine.
Baltimore and Philly.
That one's
Yeah.
small.
Or like Baltimore. Yeah.
Baltimore and Philly?
Yeah.
Oh.
Two ghetto ass
We
fucking
lost-
places? Are
we
you
lost-
serious? Dude, come on!
And
Yeah,
it's
why would we
still
go
like
to
an
California
hour-
when we can go there?
It's an hour away from any major, at least an hour, if not more, from
From
any major
Airport?
Airport, yeah.
That's fucking cheeks.
It
Oh.
is
Give me back to
a
Atlantic City. Give it back.
Right? Like
I
that,
don't care about the field conditions.
That is just so fucking it's just so like yucky because it's like not only are you making it like I mean look at us as like West Coast players. Like what it requires for us to play paintball at a high level. It takes triple the amount of stuff right? And plus, I mean, anybody who's flying into there has a fucking hour drive. Do you know how much an hour Uber is?
Yeah, facts. That's crazy.
The only problem is that there's less of us on the West Coast than there are in the Midwest or the East Coast.
Hey,
Yeah,
why
well,
don't
they
we do?
just
We
hate
should
us.
do an NXL event in Toronto. That'd be sick in the summer. You guys can come to Canada.
Nah, Tom Cole's
I
like,
go to
fuck that,
Canada.
America, baby.
Yeah,
Fahrenheit.
yeah.
Fahrenheit.
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Brando, let's change that. Make more of the people come to the West Coast. They'll stay here. They like it better.
I'm in
I'm down
agreement.
to
Like,
go.
yes, come to the West Coast. Quit your bitching about it being so expensive. Because if it's expensive for you to come to one tournament on the West Coast, it's more expensive for us to go to 4 tournaments over there. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
No,
Right?
You know what I've realized is that I always used to think like, oh yeah, we're always the most expensive. The food costs the same wherever we go. We still
Yeah.
go out to places that cost 20, 30 bucks to eat.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe in Las Vegas, the Chipotle was like 50 cents cheaper. But other than that, Chipotle is exactly the same. That's our unit of measurement on DMG. That's the DMG unit of measurement.
Chipotle's.
Not Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Chipotle,
Chipotle.
pricing. That's the way. And
I mean,
but-
that's the most dependable metric known to man, I guess.
very valid. You guys have Chipotle in Canada, right?
Oh, we do. We recently got Chick-fil-A in the last like 2 or 3 years.
What? Dang.
Yeah.
Thank God finally loves you guys, I guess.
I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nice. That
Just
must
not on
feel good.
Sundays, though,
You guys
I
are
guess.
Canada's been blessed, so
Yeah.
that's a huge unit of measurement to tell if you're going to hell or not. Does your country have a Chick-fil-A? If your country doesn't have a Chick-fil-A, dude, have fun burning.
Does Canada have any unique fast food spots that America doesn't?
Yeah,
One starts with
I
a J,
think so.
right? Is it? I have a friend that's in Canada. It starts with a J. Oh fuck.
We have like Jollibee, but that's like a Filipino.
That's Filipino.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think you guys have that too, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have like Tim Hortons, which I think you guys have now.
Tim
got
Hortons. Wait,
Harvey's.
Isn't that
which is
like
a
the fucking
burger
Horton
place.
Hears a Who or whatever, or like the guy who directs that
Mm.
the Nightmare?
That's very
No,
similar.
the elephant.
Tim Horton was a hockey player, and then he opened up like a cafe, fast food cafe, if you will. It's basically our version of Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh,
I was gonna ask like a Wawa, but
Yeah, more like a Dunkin'
cafe.
Donuts. Yeah,
Mm.
in Canada, our gas station
They don't-
game is lame, bro. We don't have
Wait,
any cool like Wawa kind of thing.
They don't call it Dunkin' Donuts anymore.
What do they call
know
it?
what they
Coffee
call it?
time or something? What?
No. Oh, you gotta look it up. Are you able to look it up?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. While you do that, and tell us, once you find it. But it's what's it called? Like down in Texas, the big ones, the Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
Oh yeah,
Buc-ee's
those are sick
fucking
too.
cool.
We don't have
Yeah,
any
we
of those.
Yeah.
Oh, just
Buc-ee's. We
Dunkin'.
don't have any Buc-ee's.
You got Dunkin'.
Dunkin's balls in your mouth? What?
Oh shit!
Oh god, dude. I was like,
Oh shit! You got me back for that short joke that one time, bro.
no. When you said Duncan, I was like, oh,
Dude, I was so ready to like talk shit back to you from the Seadogs game, and they like, God damn it, they came back on us.
which that was
yo,
bullshit.
Your guys'
Overshooting penalty.
matchups for yeah, 100%. The problem, bro. This is my biggest problem with those semi-pro games, is that like, I get the WNXL needs their time on the certain field too,
Mhm.
but like when you take the caliber of reffing from the semi-pro field and then you stick these guys on a random divisional field,
It's
half
rough.
the time the refs are not the caliber that these like. You guys are paying more money for entry, et cetera, et cetera. And that should kind of reflect the reffing, in my opinion, because that's kind of how the reffing goes. The better refs go on the better fields.
As it should
Yeah,
be.
like, dude, I've seen so many semi-pro games where it's just like, what the hell was that? And it's usually on the random field they get sent to when the WNXL players are playing on the Lomo field.
Dude,
But yeah, it was one of those games. I remember that game. I remember it was on one of those fields. You guys got some random penalty, and I was like, oh,
dude, it was an overshooting
okay.
penalty, and we're like, what the
It's so
fucking
s-
overshooting?
Yeah.
What?
And the whole game was a bloodbath too.
Right?
That was the thing, is that like it was honestly a sick game. It was so fun to be there for.
Right?
And
then
then
it's
the
like,
refs just step in and change the outcome. And it's like,
yeah,
oh,
and you
okay.
know, I have one of those questions on you as a media guy. Have you seen refs blow calls and like control a game?
Dude, one time I've never seen them like intentionally do it. I've heard of like one time at funny story at OPL, um, this player shot a ref by accident, and the ref got so mad that he ran over and pulled him out. I thought
Oh,
that was hilarious.
What?
But yeah, I think it was the first time reffing. He didn't know. He's like, "Oh fuck you," and he runs over and pulls him out. He's like, "That's what you get for shooting me." It's like that you
no
can't do that,
way.
bro.
High
But
caliber reffing right there.
right? But no, I've definitely seen. I've had one time on the pro field where I filmed someone get shot. I won't say what event or who it was, but I filmed them get shot, and I just filmed them for the rest of the point. They closed out the point and won, and then the ref looked over at me at the end of the point and was like, "Did that guy get hit?" I was like, "I don't have the heart to tell you,
Oh,
bro. I do not have the heart to tell you." But yeah, it happens all the time, man. I think reffing is such a hard thing to do.
especially in paintball.
Yeah, and it's like it's in my opinion how you would ref perfectly is you have like a trailer full of cameras, like people watching cameras. You have one person watching each player, and you can like cycle through the cameras to make sure you always have a view of the player. And then when that guy gets shot, you radio the referee to go give him a penalty or whatever. I feel like that's the only real way you can like fully watch a field because like there's just so many big bunkers nowadays, so many bunkers periods, so many snake rollies. Like a laydown ref can only see so much, so having to now get up and move around because there's a snake rollie everywhere he looks. Like,
I mean, hell, there'll be times where I remember this one time, it was like semifinals or finals, and I'm standing, and we're refing our local league. I'm standing parallel with the snake corner. I'm looking at the snake corner guy, and Caden comes up and he takes over his zone right next to me, and like we're both watching this snake corner guy. I have him directly on the side. Caden's a little bit in front of him, and I'm watching him, and Caden like goes like, yeah, and I'm like, the hell did you see? I don't. And then like the guy turns, and I see a hit on his hopper. I'm like, my eyes never came off of. I never even
yeah,
saw
The
that hit.
geometry
true,
of it.
man.
Like, what?
And the whole sidelines would be like, "You're an idiot, ref. Like you're blind. Like you fucking suck at your job." And it's
Oh,
like, dude, no. If you were out here right now, standing where this guy was standing, I doubt you would have seen what he saw either. It's not his fault.
I
Like
get
it's
scared
just
to
like
blink.
dude, yeah, it's like the like I don't know, even like someone's backlit, so when they get shot, you don't see the spray because like it's like hard to see or whatever. Like there's
yeah.
just so many factors. Like the fact that we just have human refs, like
Yeah.
normal humans, like refing, paintball, and part of the game is cheating. Like I don't care what anyone says.
100%.
Like
$100.
if you get shot and you have the opportunity to cheat and you just walk out, you're off any team that I've ever considered playing on. Like that's so lame, bro. Like cheat, like please cheat. Like we need, you know what I mean? Like it's part of the game, and the other team's gonna do it to you if you don't do it to them. You can't just be like a nice guy and hope that like morals win at the end of the day. I mean, you
100%.
can,
I think cheating is
but
the
like,
point where it's like people do it so often, dude. A major penalty is not enough. I think we need to do it to where not bring the penalty box back, but be like major penalty. That guy suspended.
no, I think
for
bringing the
3
penalty
minutes
box
of-
back
I,
would be the coolest thing ever.
I'm down to see some roasting because that's what I love to see. But I think it would be
Yeah.
like, hey, major penalty, have fun for 3 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
Make it to where it's like if you're gonna cheat, make the risk way higher.
Well, I don't think the risk. Yeah, I do agree with that, but I also think that it's more so the same penalty doesn't get called on every cheat. Like when people cheat the same way, like the consistency in penalties throughout every single league ever made, I've ever witnessed is just all over the place. Like, somebody could run through, get shot a billion times, bunker two people, and that's a major. Somebody could overshoot somebody with two balls, that's a major. Like, you know what I mean? There's just so many things where it's like the crime has to equal the punishment.
I'm never
And
calling
I
an
feel
overshooting
like,
penalty ever.
yeah, no, me either, dude.
Never.
Like, what do you mean? No,
Biased.
100%. The only thing is, it's like if you're doing something, trying to be like, I want this guy to put this guy in the hospital. Like, yeah, okay, you're doing something malicious.
That's
and
when it gets like
evil,
malicious intent for sure.
yeah, then it's like that's kind of like not cool because you're like this guy's life outside of the sport is going to be altered. Like that's not really cool,
For sure. It's not like I'm shooting
But,
someone's
like-
fucking eye sockets out,
Yeah, exactly, bro. But like other than that, like we all signed a waiver, like lock in.
Exactly,
You know?
right? Like, no one, there's not enough science into it yet, but until there is, no one's gotten CTE from paintball. So until that research comes, we're fine.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And
it means that even when the research proves that it does, everything prior to that it didn't.
Exactly.
So like we're okay.
They're just
Yeah.
grandfathered into the new violent meta,
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. So get it in while you can, but
I mean,
yeah, no, I think the whole overshooting thing is lame. I don't think the refs should really be like changing the outcome of the game. I think that's kind of between players. It's like in hockey, you can get a roughing penalty, but
Yeah.
it's not gonna like completely alter the game. Or in paintballs,
It's hard with
you
refs,
get a major.
a penalty, especially because it's like,
Yeah,
man, sometimes a ref could be like, man, like 5 balls to the back, that's a little much for me. But then sometimes for me, as a guy who's played semi-pro, I'm like, bro, walking off with 10 is like, that's light work. That's like a normal point.
100%.
Right?
Yeah. If someone goes like 15 feet or 10 feet from their bunker and they're still getting shot, like, all right, you can start looking around to see who's doing it and be
Yes.
like, all right, you're being a bit of a dickhead. But other than that, like, bro, it just is what it is.
Right. I remember there was a time where I got shot out and I'm going back. Our team's clutching, right? And I'm putting my barrel sock on, going into the pits, and I'm still getting shot. I'm grabbing my barrel sock off the ground, putting it on slowly. I'm like, ref, I am still getting shot. Like, ref, are you seeing this? And I am just getting annihilated while just putting on my barrel sock, putting it on as slow as possible. Right?
Yeah, and it's like sometimes that's not a penalty, but like if you run and bunker somebody and then you give them an extra 2, that's a major or a gross major,
and then
you're like, what? Like the game's different.
The game,
right?
Yeah,
like you could be losing now.
Exactly. It's so detrimental to where you can go from winning to literally a loss in a second.
Yeah.
Right.
And it just has to do with the refs, and I feel like they have an impossible job too.
They do.
So I'm not trying to like drag on refs by any means. I think, without refs we don't have a sport.
100%. I mean, if we're
so,
talking
like,
perfect
they're legends,
reality,
but
we want like a suit that like is like Neo skin, where the second a paintball hits us, our fucking gun shoots like shuts off. Right. That's like the perfect.
Yeah, or you have like the what was the Greg Hastings thing where like a little meter comes up, and if you get it, you can like wipe it off and keep playing. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Something like that, or I don't know, like it. But yeah, it is hard because like the ref can only see so much,
I mean,
So yeah, I definitely think that. Yeah, and that's on a good day.
Man-to-man coverage is not enough for paintball. You have to have
That's
like,
why I think
two guys.
the cameras is kind of the way to do it, because it's like you could that way I could literally like look at your left, look at your right. I could check your pod pack really quick. You know what I mean? I could like switch to the lane you're shooting. Like it'd just be way easier to get the coverage per person. But yeah, I feel like one ref, you looking at a player and then also looking across the field at the other guy's inside, and then just using hand signals to talk to the other ref. That's like doing the job like that. Like hats off to them.
Yeah, I mean, we use walkies, and even a walkie, like sometimes that is not fast enough, right? Sometimes like I'll be on the Dorito side. I'll be watching a guy on the snake side, the snake corner, and I'll see him get hit in the pack, and I'm like, "Yo, Brando, pull the snake corner guy out on his pack." There is still seconds of reaction time for him to go pull him out to where that guy can. Dude, we're playing 10 balls a second. When you're playing for 5 extra seconds, that's 50 balls.
Yeah. Yeah, you could easily have killed everyone on the other team. You have to get really lucky, but like it's possible.
Absolutely, right? So the state of paintball that we really want to be at, we're not even close to yet. So it's like,
yeah.
I mean, I think it's very important to not bag on the refs. I mean, there are times where they definitely make changes in the game, right? It's rough, right? Don't get me wrong, but I mean, as a guy who refs,
inevitable, though.
I agree. As a guy who refs, when people are called behind a net, behind a clipboard, calling me a piece of shit, I'm like, bro, that is crazy, right?
Yeah, like I'm so underpaid. I'm getting shot so many times. Like I could be doing other things in my day, but I'm here.
Or their guy will
and
cheat.
You want to stand behind me, and yeah, he'll cheat and then lie to them.
Lie to their coach, and other coach is like,
That's
no fucking
worst.
way he did not cheat.
Yeah,
I'm
it's like me and him know he cheated, and we're the only two people that know, and he'll lie to everyone else in the world and say he didn't cheat.
Exactly, like. But one thing that I've learned as a coach is people will say anything to win. Anything.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's when you really got to respect what Chris Lasoya always said. He's a cheater, not a liar. He won't lie to you that he cheated you. He'll fucking tell you straight up.
Yeah.
No, he's a cheater, not a liar.
So I mean, at that point, like, okay, it's funny. I actually got a message really recently about how we pulled a guy out from. We gave a guy a penalty, but he was like, "Oh, I got rid of the first hit, but then you guys gave me a penalty on the second hit," and I'm like, "Gotcha," you know, right?
That's hilarious.
Respect to that guy for telling me. I respect that. Respect that. Right? You tried so hard, you got rid of the first one, but we caught the second one, dude. Respect.
Almost had you.
All right, you almost had us. You almost had us. You know, right? Getting rid of a loader hit, but. it is one of those things where it is like it's cheating is a part of the game, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, and human refs are part of the game too. So it's like they will change the outcome of the game, but like it's just gonna happen.
And that's
so.
where it's like be undeniable.
Yep, like damage.
Exactly. Be like damage at that they were at that point where that tournament where undeniably they were the best that weekend. You could not.
Dude, they
deny
were
it.
the first team to I think win the 3-man and the tournament, right?
Really?
That's
I
right.
feel
I
like
think so.
Impact did
I'm
that
pretty
last
sure.
time. Did Impact do that last
They won
time?
the East Coast one.
Oh wait, maybe you're right. Maybe
feel
you're
like
right. No,
Impact did
X
that-
Factor won it, didn't they?
Did they?
Oh wait, no, that was the first one.
Ooh,
Look
the
it up.
second three.
Well, they,
Look it up.
Oh.
Got it.
Yeah, they won the ESPN one too. So I
They
don't
did win
know.
the ESPN
Yeah,
one.
but
I think
what about
that's
the-
different.
That one doesn't count.
I just
That
mean
one's
because
ass.
like people were all saying right, like the shitty thing about the 3-man is that like you put all your energy into the 3-man and then
You don't get
the
to
event
practice.
comes and you're gassed. Yeah, and you didn't practice.
Yeah, so the event that Impact won, regular Xball, Dynasty won the 3-on-3.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that
so
was
I'm
the
pretty
first
sure.
time.
Yeah, and they were I don't know, I wouldn't say they were like dominant, but bro, Damage looked like from the second I even saw them in the pits, I was like, yeah, these guys are ready to go.
These guys are locked. These guys are locked in.
Yeah, like these guys are already like in their minds they've already won, you know?
Yeah.
Like they've envisioned this and they're gonna do it.
Yeah. Jeez. I mean,
Um,
boys, let's get into the new shit. Like, well, I mean, with these huge paintball news that's been going on as of late. Joe, have you kept up with any of the pro league?
I have honestly. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I get most of my paintball news from Will Ball for Soup, so I get like little.
I'm blocked.
You're blocked.
He blocked
No.
me.
Oh shit!
I don't know why.
All right, boys. Well, I get little snippets of what's going on, but I'm not sure. But all of it was accurate.
All right. So one thing we do know.
Actually, yeah, it was. I think.
Okay. So what do you got hot off the press?
So didn't Dynasty and Arsenal merge, but like not necessarily like the players merged.
They
but
didn't
the
merge.
franchise-
Dynasty picked up a lot of Arsenal players.
Cool. Okay,
Right.
but Arsenal still exists, right? And
I don't
like,
think
they're
so.
Gonna...
I
No, the owner I thought is also coming in with Dynasty, like the management's merging as well, I believe.
Gotcha. So you know what? We might as well classify it as a Dynasty Arsenal merge.
I say, have
Yep,
they given
yep.
their spots to anybody yet?
No, I heard that they
No.
were trying to basically fill it with a team that was willing to stay as Arsenal, like the name Arsenal.
Interesting. So Amara,
That-
Archie,
See,
and
that's
Weaver were
what
not.
I didn't understand. I mean, I don't see why Dynasty wouldn't want them.
I mean, I'm surprised that it took Dynasty so long to pick Archie up.
Yeah, that team's gonna be
I'm
gross
excited for
next
that.
year. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dynasty's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, I think Archie has said that Dynasty, not Dynasty was one of the teams that was talking to him. He just ended up going to Arsenal.
I mean,
for-
Danny-
for whatever reason.
Danny Schunar, he got, I don't know if he got cut from Dynasty, but he's now on Infamous, right?
I saw that too. That's
So-
sick. Honestly, he every time he's on he doesn't get a ton of spins. I don't think, or didn't on Dynasty. Maybe he did. I could be wrong in saying that, but I feel like when he was on the field, he made some like really impactful moves.
I agree.
Where it was like really solid. Like he was a really good like last guy alive, or like he would close out points. Like I thought he played great.
I agree, and I think it's because now that they lost Danny, don't they have like 13 fucking dudes on the roster now?
They got you, man. They picked up
that's-
what
I think-
1, 2, 3, 4 people.
They picked up 4. They picked up Omara, Archie, Weaver, Mike Urena. Lost
I
Danny.
think they have 12. They said, they lost Danny, and they also picked up. Was it Troy Erickson that they said that they dropped him?
Yeah, I wonder if he was just like a fill-in, which I love Troy. Me and Troy go way back.
Yeah.
I was actually really
No,
excited to see
alright.
Troy.
Here you go. So they had 10 on the roster for World Cup. That's including Troy and Danny. So they dropped them to they have 8. They add the 3 Arsenal guys plus
Mikey.
Urena or 12.
That's 12.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, man. That's gonna be a
Roster.
That's a full roster, right?
It's gonna be a crazy team too, right? Because it's like who sits? Like you have 2 lines plus 2 people.
Honestly.
Right. Well, okay. I'll
And,
tell you right now who sits realistically. I know who is going to sit. It's probably more than likely going to be Alex Frazier. He's going to be like, all right. Well,
Yeah.
he's always the first guy that's like, okay,
Yeah, I agree with that.
let the new guys carry the Dynasty Dragon on their shoulders. Which, bro, I respect that. I love to see that because it gets those players into the experience of the Dragon, if that makes sense.
100%. Because I feel like a lot of times when people get brought into the pro division, it's like, I finally got my time, and you got your time to sit, in the pits and fill pods. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
you don't really get the time to become a confident pro player because you don't get the reps like in the
Yes.
actual game.
Yes, and he used to coach Dynasty, but I'm pretty sure he's on Damage now. But Skinny Kev, I remember when Mike Urena was on Dynasty, he would tell me, he was like, man, Skinny, he was a guy of chance and opportunity. He was like, hey, you're going to do this. I'm giving you a chance. Make your mark. And I always thought that was like a great way to kind of do it, where it's like you throw him to the flames.
I mean, talk about his new team, eh? Like Damage, that'd be a crazy team to coach too.
Right, absolutely.
Like,
Especially
right,
when you have
who am I putting in now? Which one of the
right, Skinny
which one of the
and Joey
Avengers do we
Bluth,
put in?
plus the personalities of Marcelo, Mouse, Jason, Jacob, all those personalities, like that. That must
they already
be
had a
incredible.
crazy team, and then now they picked up like Mouse to play behind Keith Brown. Like that's a crazy pairing.
Yeah,
Marcelo can play, fill in for whoever. Like that's an insane player to have to just throw in. Like it's a sick roster.
I
Damage
remember.
is cool.
I made a joke. I was like, man, like who the fuck? Like, there's no way you're playing Carter Donaldson over fucking Mouse. Next thing I know, Carter Donaldson gets cut, goes to the Iron Man. I'm like, fuck, dude. Did I manifest that? I'm so sorry, bro. Like, and Carter's a fucking baller, dude. I think that he is underrated.
Yeah, kid's gross.
I think he is underrated, right? And
Where does he play now?
I think he plays for the Iron Man. But obviously, the Iron
so.
Men have a fucking.
He played D2 at World Cup.
Okay, he played Iron Man at the event before World Cup. Which one is that?
Yeah, with the
Not
Texas?
Philly. Texas.
Yeah, because
That's why I didn't go to that one.
Yeah, he was dropped like 2 or 3 weeks before that, and then they picked him up.
Right, and dude, Carter's a fucking beast. He's a weapon for any team he plays for. Like, I thought that when he played on the ML Kings, remember the ML Kings? Remember that? Damn, dude, paintball has changed so much in the past like 3 years.
It has, yeah.
Holy shit, bro. AC Diesel's not a thing anymore. Houston Heat is Houston Schmeat now, because it's like they're only keeping 2 guys, bro. They're keeping Moorhead and Mishka. Like, bro, Ronnie,
a crazy.
What the fuck? What the fuck's going on?
Wait, did Ronnie go to Impact? Is that a thing? I heard that was a thing, but
I could see that. It's an HK
like
team. It's an HK
yeah,
team.
it's not, okay. It was not like anything like I know anything that like I don't know anything about
I could see him
Ronnie
going to
that
Impact
anyone else would know.
that's an HK
I just
team.
heard that
He's a
from
weapon.
somewhere.
But I could also see him going to
That's what we
Shock,
heard,
because
too.
that's a local team for him.
Wait. So today it was Distortion by
Yes.
AC Diesels.
Yep. They're
That's what I
taking
was
over
about to
AC
ask you guys
Diesel.
about.
And that's a bunch of
Blast Camp, right?
guys.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
ask. So does that basically like a Blast Camp, no, I guess reunion or revamp or something?
Maybe as the team, not the ownership, because I believe it's a completely different owner and field and everything. But maybe, right? It's a Blast Camp guys. Maybe they bring back the 3 that were on Heat plus Ronnie. I don't know.
That'd be
Ronnie
cool.
has ties with them.
Ronnie definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
And-
Ronnie
and
used to play on Distortion
old
way back
Distortion.
in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool too, because it'd be cool for like the Blast Camp boys to get another chance, another stab at it, like to play together.
I agree, and especially that rivalry with them against Fit, right? That is something that sparks fire.
I feel like
in the
it's
pro
almost
league.
them against the league too, bro. Like, I feel like there was a lot of Blast Camp haters that got like created out of that whole
I agree
like
with that.
them versus Fit thing, because
I agree.
a lot like Fit's such an easy team to love, right? Like everyone's super personable, they're very good, they work really hard,
They demand greatness.
They're a team that's not full of they didn't pay their way like into like they didn't just hire a bunch of pros and now they're winning, like they've actually worked their way there. I feel like they're a really easy team to like. And then I feel like Blast Camp was an easy team to not like because they were just against Fit, And then they were also not winning. Or not like they weren't winning, like they were getting second every fucking event. Like they actually balled out. But they just
I agree. It just sucks that they ran into the wall called Fit.
Yeah. So
Right?
did everyone else though too.
Absolutely, but it's very interesting because the whole, I think, bought not built is a huge like weight on your shoulders when you go into the pro league.
Oh yeah.
Right, because
100%.
now it's like
Everybody's hoping you fail.
Everybody
So
is
they can
hoping
laugh
you
at
fail
for wasting all your money.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right? Because it makes spicy memes and it makes good content, right?
Yeah,
But
and
it's
it's funny to laugh at.
obviously like Jackson Frey and all those guys over there. Like, dude, I respect the hell out of those guys. I want them to do good, but obviously I'm a spectator sometimes, right? I like to kind of shit talk a little bit, I mean, I'm nothing compared to what Eagles fans are, right? So I think I'm in the clear. You know, when it comes to a little bit of hatred in the pro league, right? But it's not even like hate. I respect those guys, and I think those guys are great ballers. But whenever they come against fit, my boy Scott Stewart's on there. You know, vote for my boy Scott Stewart every day.
Yeah, no, I think they just had a they were kind of fucked, right? Because like Fit was really good. They were gonna win, and Blast Camp was so good too. Like they were better than every other semi-pro team. You know, like because I filmed for them a couple times too, and it was like they would lose to Fit, and it would put them in like a losers bracket or whatever, some kind of system where you can't lose again. You know, because you probably won't make it to Sunday. And it happened to them a couple times, and every single time they'd win every single next game. They'd have to win like 4 games back to back, and then they meet Fit on the pro field again, and they lose. You know what I mean? And it was just like over and over and over. And they kept fighting their way back and getting that rematch, and then they just get fucking second.
Yep.
Yeah,
Nice.
and any other season that would have won in the pro spot, and they would have been called, a great tough fucking semi-pro team.
Right? 100%.
The best semi-pro team of that year, except
Yep.
yeah.
Which and
Except the team that
it
beat them all 5
outlines
times.
why they were confident. Where they're like, oh, dude, we can buy a pro spot. Like, I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. But then the
100%.
the harsh
Yeah, yeah.
reality of like where it's like, man, like pro is a big different beast. You know,
Yep.
I mean, I don't think Blast Camp made Sunday, right? Ever did they?
I don't think they did. I think they did finish like not bottom 3.
Which is
I
great.
think they were like, yeah.
That is great.
Yeah, I think they finished kind of similar to where the Seadogs finished, but they basically had like maybe 1 win an event.
If you
for, like,
buy
all
your
the
spot-
events,
One
maybe 2.
Sunday.
if you buy your spot,
Okay.
and you better not do bad in like the bottom 3 ever, unless you're getting roasted. Like the
Agreed,
bottom
yeah.
the bottom 3 is the Dementor, the Azkaban of the pro league.
Yeah.
You know, nobody really wants to
Yeah.
be down there, but it's like because at any point the bottom 3 could be set for relegation. I mean, what was it? Leverage didn't even get like a point until their 3rd tournament,
Yep.
right? So it's like
No, that is crazy to watch. I do think this year we have a better chance at having less shitty teams. Like I know
I
that
agree
there will
with that.
probably be more semi-pro teams, but I feel like the bottom teams will be able to punch above their weight better than our current bottom teams.
I agree with that because they're mixed in with actual seasoned veterans.
And
Right.
they also are just like young semi-pro players that are like hungry for it versus like a bunch of people that are trying to. No offense to anyone on any of the bottom 3 teams, but like a lot of those people are just fighting for a spot in the pro league. Period. You know?
Absolutely, right?
Like if those teams don't stay together, I bet you a lot of those players just don't get picked up. Like some of them will, some of the better ones, but like there's probably 12 dudes, 10, 12 dudes on a team. Like you might see 3 of them go other places, but like I feel like a lot of those other guys just are playing for a spot. Period.
For sure.
Like
I
if
mean,
they don't play for that team, they're not playing for anyone else.
it hurts to see my boy Nico, who is like, I mean, I think he can get picked up by any pro team. Like, I think he is the best player on NYX. And to see him be in the bottom 3 fucking hurts my heart, genuinely, because he is such a fucking baller. He is a A-tier player in the pro league, but he just happens to be on a D tier team.
Yeah, and a lot of the times it doesn't really have to do with skill. Like the reason some people I think won't get picked up on other teams isn't necessarily because they're not good enough. It's more so like to be on a team, you kind of have to get along with everybody. Ideally, like this is how I see a team working out. You should get along with everybody, vibe with everybody. You should probably be somewhat local. Like flying in is okay, but like it's not ideal in my opinion. Like you want to have a relationship with your teammates,
Yes.
Like you want to have like a lifestyle that involves each other outside of the sport so that
Yes.
you're like actually like you're actually friends, like you're actually in this shit together versus like versus we just meet up on Saturdays and try and win.
I mean, I've talked to a team owner and coach where they were like, hey, like, we don't really know why we have this guy on our team, right? He's a fucking asshole. He's rude to everybody, but he shoots 3 guys every point you put him in.
Yeah,
Right? And I think that is kind of like what the pro league is kind of turned into with some of these mercenaries with that, where it's like these
100%.
guys are fucking complete douchebags, but they are trained killers in the paintball world.
And even if they're not douchebags, I just don't think they have necessarily as much of an interest in like I don't know. They've done the whole thing. They've done the like we dig through the trenches together, we fight together, we're
I'm here for a
fucking-
check
we're the
now.
same team. Yeah, it's like it gets to the point where you're like, all right, we've all done this a million times. We know what we're supposed to do. Let's just fucking get together and get her done. which is respectable, but you just don't get the same like you don't see that with Fit, you know? With Fit,
No.
you see the
They
like
want to be
when they
there.
lose, they are fucking pissed, and when they win, they are so happy, and they compete at a high level that at any given point they could be winning.
Right? And the thing is,
Um,
like with Fit, when they lose, right, they're fucking upset, right? And Fit is good because with a family integrated team, when you bring your family into it, it's like you're like they go hand in hand. When you keep it separate, it's like, oh man, we lost. Time to fall back on my my family life and chill.
yeah, you don't really have the accountability where it's like once you go home, we all have work to do, Like
Right?
you have to get better at this, I need to get better at this, you need to et cetera, et cetera. Where you basically just come back and you're like, all right, well, I need to earn my paycheck, so I just got to play better. And sometimes they do. Like sometimes you see players, that get paid good money, play shit one event, come back and then play lights out because they know they have something to prove. But a lot of the times you just see them do mediocre for a whole season and then it's over.
And that's what you fucking
But
hate to see. You hate seeing somebody
hate
get
to
paid a
see
bunch
it.
of money and then get like playing like shit. Because it's like,
Yeah.
whoosh,
And it's sometimes
being a
too,
team owner
I
and
feel
saying
like
that.
it's hard because like you get paid a lot of money, right? You don't want to just get shot off break because like a lot of the times these players that get paid a lot are the most aggressive, like Alex Goldman type people.
You shot the
And
break.
like I feel like
You know.
yeah, if you just start you get paid a lot of money and you start just trying to be crazy and you start getting shot off the break a lot, like are you still gonna be worth the same amount of money? So I feel like when people start getting paid a lot, they also play different.
Right? And you
Like
know,
they don't play as like savage as they used to.
I agree. And
They got to make sure they're alive.
this is a crazy comparison, but Mouse in a way, like when you're talking about like those kind of caliber players where they're a lot more aggressive, it's almost like I'm gonna relate Mouse to, this is gonna sound crazy, but I'll relate him to Kobe in a way where it's like you have to double team him, right? You have to put two guns on that guy because he is a threat, right?
Yeah.
Like if you are not double teaming him in the snake, he is going to go down and shoot everybody.
Yeah, filming the Seadogs play against Damage, bro, it was crazy. I feel like Mouse dove into Snake 1 and teleported into their Snake 4 somehow, and then just shot everyone in the back. And it's just like, I don't understand,
Mouse
bro.
is one of
Like,
those
how are you
players
so
where man-to-man
quick and
coverage is
sneaky
just
and,
not
like,
enough.
Yeah,
Man-to-man coverage
exactly.
is not
Because
enough
like
for a
you'll
guy like
blink,
Mouse.
and in that amount of time, he'll be in your Snake 1. It's like, holy shit.
Right, and
Not
that's
ready for that.
that's the kind of caliber that we want to see in paintball, right?
Agreed. Yeah.
We don't want to see any more fucking mediocre shit. Like when we see Mouse making a ton of money and him doing that, we're like, fuck yes.
Exactly.
He's making
Yeah.
it. He is earning his paycheck. He is not being one of those lazy fuckers that's just like, oh shit, I made it on the team. I'm making buku bucks. Up, shoulders dislocated.
Yeah.
All right, pay me.
Or it's like you get towards the end of the season and you're like, oh, I got to prove my worth. And all of a sudden, everyone just plays good at the end of the season. It's like, all right, that's so lame, dude. Like, you show up at World Cup and like, I'm not saying Mouse does this, but like some other players where it's like you played okay all season and then World Cup comes and you're just literally God.
You're
you know?
him. Yeah.
It's like because you're just fighting for that paycheck re-up next year.
Yes, exactly. Especially when the team is like willing to be like, hey, like you want to stay on. Whether like that team where you're showing loyalty to them and they're showing loyalty to you.
Yeah, 100%.
So
Talking about how it's entertaining, I'm really sad that the Tauntauns aren't a team anymore.
me too, bro. Where is Axel going?
Wait, I heard
always,
I heard they might be the team that takes Arsenal's spot. But that was just
Then-
another random Will Ball for Soup story.
Where are the Jungle Cats
Oh,
going?
you know what?
Where are the Jungle Cats going?
Yeah.
bought their spot.
No. They bought the Tauntauns didn't own it though.
was-
Tauntauns didn't own it.
Austin Notorious.
But
Yes.
they're the same team, no?
They basically rented
brought-
it
Yes.
from them. I
Okay.
think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So, I mean, Axel is probably like sitting back and he's like, "All right, guys, let me see my stock rack up. Let's see who wants me."
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Because I think that Impact should pick him up.
Yo, Hugo's nasty too.
Hugo
They've,
is nasty.
Yeah, like
They are
I think
a
he was
duo.
like top 3 for like
He was.
kills at the event.
Yeah, he was.
As nasty as Hugo is, Axel's fucking nasty as well. But
Columbo.
Axel has that perk. No. Axel has that perk behind him. Whoever gets Axel gets Oliver.
Oh, that is so accurate. Do you know the lore about Oliver Godin, Joe?
No, I don't think so.
Oliver's dad? Way cool.
Oh wait, Axel's dad.
Sorry,
right?
sorry.
Yeah,
I bet Oliver's
I
dad
have
is
heard about
fucking.
this.
We're lucky we
Yeah.
don't get blessed with his presence. My God, the sun would fucking explode right a little early, right? But Axel's dad, Oliver, bro, I got nothing but great things to say about that man.
Yeah, Harry's just the man.
He is fucking awesome. Every time we see him at an event, we always drop what we're carrying. We always give each other a big old hug. And it's cool because he invests into our team a little bit. When Axel was on Impact, there was an event where we had 5.5 people, and we're playing Xball with 5.5 people, right? And we had no pit crew, no nothing. None of our girlfriends were there, nothing.
Oh, we had one Michelle.
We had one Michelle. And I'm pretty sure she was pod running, right?
She's doing everything. Yeah.
She's doing everything, right? She is the pit master.
And she was playing the WNXL Pro
Right.
division
So
too.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you had a
unit.
roster too. I was like, holy.
Right. She is an absolute beast. And there was a time where I made a joke, and we're sitting in Impact's pit with Oliver, and I'm like, oh man, you should come pit for us because we don't have anybody. Dude, so we go back, maybe like our game is about to play in like 7 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I look over and I see him carrying his paint contraption underneath his arm, and he's like this, like scanning the area, like looking for us, right? And then I'm like,
That's amazing.
I'm like, Oliver! He looks over, like gets a big old surprise, goes up, ratchet straps his fucking contraption, starts filling pods like crazy. And that was just one of those
sick.
things where it stuck in my mind because he didn't have to do that. His son is on Impact, not DMG. He didn't have to do any of that. So the fact that he did, because we needed help. He's just that great of a fucking guy. And he would do it again. I bet he would. You know?
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard he's a legend for sure.
He is a
Very
legend
sick
for
guy.
sure. You know, I have this one picture. I think it's with him and Cedar's wife Yvonne. Bro, it says like 1,000 words. It's like it is one of the greatest photos that I personally have ever taken because Yvonne definitely suffers with nerves, right? She's definitely one of those players that has, you know, not nerves of steel like we do because we've done it 1,000 times, right? She still gets a little bit nervous when it comes to the
Because we're
gameplay.
men.
Yeah, because we're men, and men do manly things like clutch, right? So, right, so he was like calming her down. He has a very thick French accent, like a fucking beast. I can't even imitate it, so I'm not going to. But he's like basically saying like, "Hey, you got this. Like, calm down, believe in yourself, go out there, do your job." And he's just talking to her in this very monotone, calm voice, and I was like, wow, like, and then they won the tournament.
That's sick.
Bro, that was one of those moments where I got to witness magic because it was awesome, right? After Yvonne talked to him, she had nerves of steel. She completely believed in herself, and there was no doubt in her body language that they were going to lose, like they were going to win. You know, so
Yeah, that's cool.
It was awesome. So shout out to Oliver. But I mean, dude, Collision's going to pro. That's gonna be
Yep.
cool. I think Mike
That's sick
Kimmon.
too.
Mike Kimmon is definitely the kind of guy where he's like, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is, and working with Collision, right? I hope our boy Evan Middleton gets up there, genuinely.
Shout out, Evan.
So he's a freaking beast. He deserves everything. He deserves everything he's gotten over there for sure. J-Bo, he's a good personality over there. Yeah, I play on Collision because I'm J-Bo. Right. So
Did Wrecking Crew also buy a pro spot, or no?
I don't think so.
I heard no.
Did they,
I heard no, but then I
I-
thought I read a press release that said they did.
Oh,
Let me check. Let me check.
Yeah, that sounds
who earned the
crazy.
spot? Was it Jungle Cats?
No,
Or-
yeah, Jungle Cats are in
Yeah.
the spot.
Yeah.
Jungle Cats are in the
Okay.
spot. So I'm just like, where are they
Jungle
going?
Cats earn it. Distortion won it. What do you mean? Where are they
Wait,
going?
what do you mean Distortion won it?
I'm sorry. Distortion bought it.
Yep.
Fuck. And then Collision. So yeah, three. Damn, yeah, three out of those four teams that were in the champions bracket.
I just
Actually,
realized,
no. Yeah.
Who was the bottom team for pro for this season?
NRG.
NRG, and they bought a
Right.
spot back, right?
Oh yeah, they did,
Yep.
bro. That is like the third time.
You should not be allowed to do that.
They lost and they bought it back.
They lost their spot and then bought someone else's spot. So
Man,
we're still here.
They
Get
took
them
over
out of
heats.
here. Get out.
That is some fuck you money if I've ever heard
You had
of
a
it.
tactical insertion
outta
on
here.
someone else, bro.
He literally did. He's like,
Get back.
hold on, let me put my tactical insertion right behind me for number 2 in line.
yeah,
Why do we
yeah.
end up always talking about tactical insertions? Didn't we talk about this last episode?
Hey man, sometimes you got to respawn where you want. You got to set yourself up for the next time so you're willing to grow and hit that trick shot. You know.
Damn it.
So
Okay, yeah. So it is just Distortion and Collision that have bought pro spots so far.
Okay. I mean,
And then Damage has sold theirs, but that's the only official ones.
I'm biased on why I want Collision to do good. I like Evan Middleton on that team. I'm biased. You know,
Those boys can hang. Those boys are good. Like,
absolutely right. I want them to do
That's
good.
what I was saying too. Like the best semi-pro teams, in my opinion, can beat the worst pro teams. So
Absolutely,
I don't-
100%.
or if they, it's not like they beat them 10 out of 10 times, but like it, you know,
It's closer to 50-50 than the pros would like to admit.
yeah,
It was a 3v3
exactly.
Also, like
Yep.
I remember they did it at that tournament. So
Yeah, I don't think they made it past the first thing, but it was kind of weird this event how they did it. It wasn't like the past events. It was like you lose 2 and you're out, but this event was like
You know what?
you play 3 games and then whoever has the best plus minus moves on. Like
Maybe
it had
that's
nothing
what
to
you're
do
thinking,
with.
Joe, because I'm pretty sure New York Wrecking Crew played Pro 3v3.
Well, yeah, that's probably what it was then.
I'm pretty sure they played Pro 3v3, right? Check on that, Brando. What's
Yeah.
ChatGPT
I
say?
think Wrecking
did,
Crew,
they did.
Collision, and maybe it was just Wrecking Crew and Collision.
I know Distortion won the.
And I think
Open.
this.
Oh yeah, they won the Open 3v3s
Yeah.
because it was Pro and there was Open and then there was like some other fucking 3v3.
Oh, there was other 3v3s other than the pro one?
I think so.
I didn't even know that.
It was like an open division.
That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
here
I
we
didn't
go.
know that.
Yeah. So the. Oh shit! No. Oh fuck! Hold on.
Yeah, it's weird on PB leagues. There's like Pro Xball and then Pro
Here
Xball,
we
and one of
go.
them's 3v3.
Yep. So the 3v3, the semi-pro teams that played: Armada, Wrecking Crew, Distortion, Collision, Manawatu, Titans. That's it.
You're just buying your spot in there? Just paying to hang out?
Sure. Yeah. Well,
All right. Well, that's
you don't
fucking
want
interesting.
3v. Wouldn't you rather play 3v3 games than practice?
I mean, I don't know how much the 3v3 game matches are, right? So
No.
I don't remember.
I'm just
They're
looking
not
at
free.
it like I'm saving my sponsor some money. Like, hey, practice.
Well, yeah, but aren't
We're here
the
for 5,
practice
man.
slots at NXL like crazy expensive or no?
Oh shit! No. All right, here we go. The 3v3s, they were $9.50 for a slot.
How much is a
$9.50
practice
How much
slot?
was a practice slot?
Ours was like $350, $400. I think $350. I think it was.
For an hour.
That's so
Oh, yeah.
crazy. Holy.
That is a lot, right? $350 for an hour.
Why are they charging that much money? What's the
Because ready for this? You ready for this?
Money.
Because people are willing to pay. Because people are willing to fucking pay. People are willing to
Buddy.
buy 2 or 3 practice slots and still lose,
Holy
which is crazy,
shit. Still lose?
right? And I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
damn.
yapping because
It's
we
hard.
went 2-2. I lost. Like, I get it. I'm not afraid to fucking jump in the salty barrel myself, right? I get it.
No, I just mean that like if you just run a random scrim at a field.
What's the prizes for the 3v3? Is
Uh,
it even worth it?
handshake and a future
glory?
docking sesh.
Overrated.
Okay.
know?
I'll play for the docking session.
Yeah, me too. I'm in. That's your answer to that question. Practice or 3v3s? We got docking. I'm in the 3v3s. So, but I mean, fuck, dude. Diesel's done. Like, bro, Connor Kelly going to Impact. Fedorov going to Hurricanes. That was one that was like, I did not see that coming.
I like that.
Yeah, so but Hurricanes are interesting, right? Because they are like doing a rebuild or something, or like they have new owners and they have like a big facility or something. I read.
Yes,
But
apparently.
they bought like a $2 million facility or something.
Yes, so I remember they're like, yeah, the Hurricane, like we've struggled a lot with financial backing, but this year, like we found some stabilization, and that's great to hear, right? Imagine a paintball team where you're getting paid to play, like somebody's paying for your paint, like all your stuff is handled.
I even just think imagine playing for a team where like you have like I know everyone has home fields, right? But like imagine there's a field that's your field where you play. You have a bed there and a room there and
like the Russian Legion
apparently
camp.
that's what their that's apparently what their facility is like, right? Apparently there's like housing there and
Wow.
and everything you need to just like
Yeah.
stay there and
That's
play.
awesome.
We should go there.
Mhm.
We should go there and film something over there. That'd be
Yeah,
fucking sick.
let's just play.
I'm
We
in,
can do that
Let's
dude.
go to tryouts.
The 10th.
Let's go to
Oh,
tryouts
I'm
and
down.
vlog it.
I'm down. Oh, that would be sick, dude. Vlog.
Let's just make our own lore up about how we're like some crazy like European demons,
Oh,
and then we'll just go play.
I think who is it on that team? Nick Ripple. I think he's from Germany.
Yeah, he's gross too. He's
Yeah.
really good.
He's a nasty player. He's really good.
Yeah, he's really good.
Now I'm thinking of the Bali boys.
The Mastodons, mate. They really they shot 2 of us off the break and fucked us up, mate. Like Oh, it was fucking awesome when those guys were talking to us. I love talking to people with accents because I'm like, oh, this is like refreshing because I'm just used to like
No, sometimes
California slang.
I'll say it back to them by accident, like their accent, and I'm like, oh, that's probably really offensive, isn't it?
I always do that.
But it's like it's just like it's my accident. It's just like I don't know.
I
don't
did.
know why I do it.
I did an interview with one of the guys, the Tigers, and I finished the interview in his accent. So
I'll be working and I'll do that on accident.
Right?
It's so bad.
you know, okay. This is really off topic. It really reminds me like back in the day, like if you were like in the 1850s and you were like an outlaw, you could just fucking go to the next town over, shave your mustache, talk in a different accent, and you're a new guy. You know?
Yeah.
Right? You could really get away with everything back then.
Yes, yeah. If you didn't like your family, your kids, and your wife pissed you off enough, you go 8 miles down the road, start over.
It's a little hot out, isn't it? You know?
Gosh, how many people do you think wouldn't recognize you if you shaved the mustache, cut the hair short?
Oof, a lot actually. I think a lot of people would not.
And then
be able
showed
to
up
recognize me.
in like a button up with a tie and like a briefcase and everything.
Ooh, I'm cooked. I'm over, dude.
Clark Kent style?
I'm over. At that point, I'll low-key, I'm like doing like a Hitman cosplay. You know? Like,
Yeah.
That sounds crazy. Like,
Yeah, they just think they're gonna die. They see you like, no, it's me.
yeah, exactly. They think it's like a hired assassin is coming to kill them. They're
Exactly,
Like, it's
yeah,
me, bro. It's
yeah.
me. It's me. Like, holy shit! I didn't recognize you, bro.
But someone
Yeah,
did
when
pay
I
me a
see-
lot of money to assassinate you. So
Dude, when I see pictures of Hatch without the mustache, it's like, that's not
AI.
Hatch.
That's AI.
Yeah, dude. Oh man.
Taking over.
Now I'm like scared to like do like an AI thumbnail of like me with no mustache. Like now I'm like scared to like do that. That sounds terrifying. What would it do? What would my face look like? You know?
You look more like
Child.
Caden. Yeah.
Oh, I probably would look more like Caden. You're probably right about that.
Yeah.
You know?
Come on. I have facial hair now.
Now, all right. You look more like Caden in 2 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, I wait a week and I probably have as much facial hair as Caden does. So you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, we love you, bro. We're glad to have Caden. Let me tell you this,
I
Caden.
can't grow anymore.
You just gotta let it get through the awkward phase. But Caden, I just want to say this, bro. It's great to have you here, bro. Glad you're on FTS. How has your experience been overall so far? This is your first episode with a guest, so I know you're telling me you're a little bit nervous. How you feeling?
It's fun. I'm having a lot of fun. It's just the boys with the Z.
Absolutely, right? And
It's
Joe gets
type
it.
1 fun.
This is type 1 fun. You're absolutely right. Like Joe gets it. Joe, you're one of the boys with the Z. You know, like when we the pre-cup episode, we were talking about how the people we gotta see every single event. Joe, you're one of those people, bro. Where it's like when we didn't see you in Texas,
Dude,
low-key
I
weird.
know. I always see you on like a random drive by. I'll be like running from one field to another field,
Yep.
and I'll be like so bummed out or whatever. I look over and see you, and I'm like,
I give you the
The
point. I'm like,
boys.
my guy. You know? So it feels good, but I
yeah,
mean,
no, it's events are funny too, right? Because I feel like I always just see you guys for like quick, brief moments of time. We never get to like sit down and talk like this. So
absolutely, dude.
It's
We
nice.
gotta get all like sometimes we gotta get like all of us together. We gotta get us like with you included in that, Joe. We gotta get like Smiley Joe. We gotta get ARG Image.
we got
Got it.
40 in there.
Oh, we gotta get 40 and Matt the Gym
40.
Rat in there, dude. And we gotta
Yep.
like, man, like I want to do the next drinking episode we have. We're gonna have like 6 people in here, boys. I feel like we have to.
Yeah,
And
just fill
and
it
just
up.
shoot the shit to where it would be a complete disaster of an episode audio wise, but
Yeah.
We're already planning
Yeah.
the next drinking episode. Fuck.
Get everyone drinking and play Mafia.
Oh, I'm in, dude.
That'd be sick. That'd be sick.
Or play Among Us and just really test
Oh, that would be
who's
great.
lying, right? Oh, dude, because
What was that other game? It was like
Repo.
no, it was oh, shit. You basically start out and you like try to sell weed and shit.
Schedule 1.
Schedule 1.
Schedule
Oh,
one,
dude, I
dude.
love that game.
We
Bro.
can make a gang in Schedule 1. We'll just take over the world.
I'm
That'd be great.
so in. That sounds so funny, dude. Oh my god. But I mean, shit, dude. Like, I'm not planning it. I'm just saying, in the future, a drinking episode would not be insane. We've done one before, right? I mean,
Yeah.
9 shots deep. I'm surprised I didn't die. If I'm being honest, you know.
Oh, you were 9 shots deep.
Dude, I'm surprised I was not like I was fading out at the end for sure. But Brando, you had your fucking little seltzers. You were low key pinkety drinkety.
I was not pinkety drinkety,
Oh.
sir. Those were fucking. What were those? 5%,
Neutral?
8%?
What are they called?
Those
Neutrals?
No. That the one.
What are those
The one
called?
I
The ones
had
that
was
Michelle's
a
like.
VMC or something like that. It's a fuck. What's it called? A Paloma.
A
Ooh.
Paloma. You know,
Fucking tasty.
I get really
or
goofed
tequila
up.
and grapefruit juice.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. That's exactly what that was. Actually, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yep. It was VMC, right? VMC Paloma. There you go. Everyone they are a little pricey, but god damn it,
They're bougie.
delicious.
If you want to get drunk in a fancy way,
They
pinky
are.
out. That's
Dude,
how.
that was
Nothing wrong with a
expensive.
pinky out
Yeah.
drunk session.
Absolutely
That's a good
not,
time.
right?
Well.
So I think we gotta get, a boys episode where I'm not gonna fucking smoke a cigar in my house, but imagine how sick that would be if we're just like smoking cigars.
That's what we need AI for, bro.
Oh.
We can AI smoke cigars just for
That'd be
the.
so. We're just like
the
all wearing our
ambiance, you know?
fucking Apple Air Pro eyes
Indubitably,
or whatever it's called.
indubitably, yes.
Indubitably.
Politics and economies and whatnot.
Yes, are you not currently threatened by the current economic state of the world right now? Right, but fuck, damn boys, we've been recording for almost 2.5 hours. I think it's time for us to lock it up. But before we do anything else like that, Caden, Brando, do you have anything to say to our guests? Him.
And yeah. So, Joe, thank you for coming back. I did have to do a little bit of research. I'm like, when was the last time we had Joe on? And I wasn't even on the episode.
No way.
The last one that you came on. When you came on, that was the episode I was killed off.
No,
No, it was not. I'm pretty sure that was DQ.
No, it was
No?
me. It was me.
No way.
Because I remember that's why I made that joke, that short
Yes.
joke at the end, because I wanted everyone to know we were joking.
Oh my
and
god.
then it just didn't come off that way, and I was like, oh fuck.
So yeah, fuck that piece of shit.
No, it just looks like I was mean to Brando for no reason.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On his
all
way
4'7"
out.
of him. Yeah.
I was like, that's obviously a joke. So the whole thing's obviously a joke. It makes so much sense in my head. In hindsight, I probably would have said something different, but that's what
Yeah.
happened. So that's where,
Well,
that's where our
fuck
friendship's at, I guess.
Dude, that
Damn
is what a full circle moment actually right now that you're on. I thought it was DQ the whole time. It was really you, Joe.
it. It was
Bro.
me. It was me.
That is amazing. So you, Brando, you and Joe haven't even been on the podcast together before.
No,
I think I've done it twice. I think this is my third one.
Oh shit, dude!
this
I never
was
knew.
good.
Yeah.
I thought this was your second time. That is.
I think it's my third one.
This is fucking awesome,
so.
dude. Hey, let me just tell you, dude, it is fantastic to have you. Where can people find you at? What? How can people keep up with you on your normal day-to-day stuff?
So all my paintball related stuff, just my Instagram probably is the best place to go. 5PackProductions, and the same on YouTube, I believe. YouTube is where I post more long form stuff. That's probably where I'll end up posting that Seadogs documentary whenever I finish it.
Mm-hmm.
Some just random event edits, and then Instagram, it's funny things that happen at events, just reels and stuff. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Hell yeah, that's fucking great, dude. And make sure you guys give this guy a follow. And if you see him at an event, dude, give him a big old hug. He's the man. He is the guy that is making paintball go from shooting gelatinous balls, silly game, to making it look sick as fuck through the cinematic eye. So I would appreciate everything you've done for the sport. Caden, do you have anything else for our guest?
Well, obviously you've been here 3 times. This is my first time here though, so I was happy to talk to you. It was nice chit chatting. I'll look forward to looking for you at the tournaments.
No, for sure, bro. 100%. Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it. It's always nice to talk. Like I said, we never get to talk at events. It's always running by you real quick or something. Yeah, exactly. So it's nice to sit down and shoot the shit.
Absolutely, and this is one. I think a podcast is the most finite part of the boys, the aspect of it, of talking and having good conversation. Because sure, it's being recorded, but obviously we're not saying anything that's going to get us canceled or anything, but you get to, at least I feel like I'm myself,
100%. Yeah.
And especially when it's you get over that hour 45 minutes with somebody, you can kind of really start to tell who they are. It's a stamina game when it comes to a podcast sometimes. 2 hours, that's a stamina game. Some people are like, oh. Uh-huh. Yeah, the snake is hard.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
People go
It's
that.
easy. When you're just talking with your friends, it's easy, It's just conversation comes naturally. Paintball is a cool thing too. There's always shit going on. Things are changing. year to year. You see teams come, you see teams go, players, yada yada. There's always stuff to talk about. It's a really cool sport that way, in my opinion.
Absolutely. And honestly, guys, with that, let me just say, give a special shout out to our sponsors, Wells Clothing. Thank you for everything you do. Scott Stewart and Corey, the boys over there in Texas. Make sure you guys use code FTS. Get yourself 10% off. They have a bunch of new stuff. I'm pretty sure this last Wednesday was Wells Wednesday. That's actually the strap that Brando's holding up. That's the strap that I use personally on my Master Chief build. So, we love that.
This is the one that Hatch uses, and this is the one that Caden uses.
Yeah. So.
Oh, they're sick. They all come in those boxes too.
Yeah, dude.
They do.
Man.
That's sick. That's sick.
This one just came in the mail for me today. I'm probably crinkling like a motherfucker, but it's like a. It reminds me of the Lakers, where it's like purple with with gold accents. Kind of reminds me of the Lakers Welt shirt. And I got this one. I got this one in today. Brandon's got a blue strap. So if you guys use code FTS at checkout, get you guys self a little discount on some Discipline merch, and really help us out. Make sure you guys are rating the show 5 stars. Give it a like and subscribe on YouTube. We sure would appreciate it. Go follow Joe, 5PackProductions. Go follow his YouTube channel. Let's get him up to that sub goal, and go check out some dope paintball. But then second, we got Hormesis Paintball. Brando, sick headband. Caden also got a sick headband. Hormesis, everything they're doing with the one-on-ones. I hope that they bring the one-on-one arena to every single event from now on.
Agreed.
It's definitely needed. It brings an aspect to the game that makes it a little bit easier to spectate for a complete noob. You only got to focus on one guy. And last but not least, Capital Edge Paintball Park. If you guys are in the Northern California area and you guys want to have some nice paintball, come play some rec ball, hyperball, castle ball, speedball, whatever you could possibly want. Capital Edge has it. So we even have little 50 cal for the little ones. So if you're ever interested in getting your kid into it, that's the way to do it with some little, what's it called? Splatmaster? Splatmaster.
Splat ball.
Splatmaster. And I do know this. I was told this. January 24th at Capital Edge, we are having a glow ball night where we are playing in the dark glow ball. January 24th. Mm-hmm. So if you guys are in the Northern California area, January 24th, come play some shooty ball in the dark with us. It'll be a ton of fun. I'm gonna be there. Mark is gonna be there. A lot of us are gonna be there. It's gonna be a ton of fun. So thank you to Capital Edge Paintball Park for sponsoring this. Wells Clothing, thank you, and Hormesis, thank you guys. We really appreciate you guys. And this has been. I'm getting.
Whoa!
Oh yeah.
This fucking.
I'm still new at this.
Early.
I was expecting a different N-word, but.
No, that Caden will say it once we hit done recording. But
Facts.
What?
We're talking about people not getting canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the bottom corner.
So, dude, 2 big things Hatch is missing. Sorry.
I know.
Everyone. Code word of the week, right?
Yep.
And cool guy of the week. Code word of the week. I think we came up with it pre-show.
Yep.
Pre-show, right? Caden, if you want to share that.
Tis the season.
Tis the season. The beginning of December. Yeah, look how festive that fucker is. God damn. Yeah. And then dude, my cool guy of the week. Lastro Lopez. Lastro Lopez is my cool guy.
Shout out to Lastro. Love that guy.
Now this is why. So this past Saturday, almost a week ago, there was big mass shooting here in Stockton. Happened about 2 or 3 blocks away from me.
No way.
Right down the road. Oh yeah. And like I knew, happened a couple blocks away from me. Very close.
At work or at home?
And at home, like from here.
Way too close.
Yeah. So there was, there was 15 or 16 people injured, 4 people dead.
What?
3 of them were kids.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck.
It was at a kid's birthday party.
No, what the fuck? What a
I
Yeah.
knew about the shooting. I didn't know it was so close to you.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I didn't know about it. I just so happened to be at a Friendsgiving up in Sac. Actually, it was the people I brought to the anniversary game. They had a Friendsgiving Saturday. I went to their place.
Hell yeah, cool guys. Shout out to them.
Didn't even know about it. I was just happened to be gone. I'm sitting on the couch, getting ready to eat, and I get a message from Lastro, right? And I'm like, oh shit, like Lastro doesn't message me like just me that often. Usually it's like in a group thing. I look it up and look at it, and he's like, hey, heard about the shooting, like just wanted to check in, just checking in. I'm like, damn, like I'm good. And so I did my quick research, like what the hell is going on? Saw that it happened, saw how close it was, checked in, made sure everything was okay with everyone that I know that lives in the area. Didn't know anyone that was involved in it. Thank God I let him know, right? And it was just like and he lives in Texas. This is in California.
He's
like,
one of the boys with the Z and
and
embodies it.
yes, absolutely. It's like I took a moment of like, wow,
It's a good friend.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I
Shout out
appreciate
Lastro.
that someone else many states away like checking in on something that big happened in my my area, my hometown. And I doubt that he knew how close it was to me. It was just same city, right? So shout out Lastro. Appreciate it very much, buddy.
Absolutely, because the thing is, right, home is where your family and friends are, right? To where it's like when he heard of a shooting near you, he's like, bro, that's my home. Like that's my homie. You know what I'm saying? You get it, right? He's like, that's my homie. Like I gotta check in. It's hitting too close to home. That is awesome. What a fucking great guy Lastro is. I love how much he keeps up with the podcast, and there's a reason why we have him as our boots on the ground fourth broadcast member of our studio. He genuinely is a great friend to have in our corner, and bro, like I love talking to that guy and shooting some ideas towards him, and he's very real with me. He's like, I remember I sent him some merch ideas, and he was like, I don't know if this would work. Like you want to make sure it's blah blah, and he was just giving me a lot of, he works at a very prestigious podcast. He is one of those guys that has our back, and he would never bullshit us. So, a very well deserving cool guy of the week. Shout out to Lastro.
Shout out.
So, all right. Hell yeah.
As you were hatched.
Yep, here we go. Well, guys, if you guys listen to this and you guys made it this far, make sure to message us, comment. 'Tis the season. Lastro is our cool guy of the week, and we love you guys. So, until next time. Bye.